like the white ass butt fucks a dog in it. Butt fuck boom. Flush. Ooh. Ew. Ew. Just like the white ass bitch fucks a dog when she is stinging. Nothing really flatters. Yeah, he encouraged people, whatever. You didn't get the fuck out of here.
Stream Elements says, Scorpwana is now live.
Yay.
Streaming Star Trek Online.
Boo.
Star Trek Online.
Yay.
Maneuvering Flushers on standby. April 22nd, 2022.
Maneuvering Flushers. Is there a better something? Yeah, 2 looks like it'd be a good one. I'm gonna have to like do the waiting ones. Those things are so awful. They suck so much ass. Oh, yes. Are we doing that stalling thing again? Oh, yay. Y'all stay right there. And I'll be over here. Just like the white ass bitch. Ooh, baby, ooh, ooh. Nice shot, Tarzy. No, go after that. Do not go after him, go after that. Nothing really bladders. Got him. I had eye headaches yesterday. Or today. Today, yes. Eye strain-ish stuff. Because I was Pythoning. I finally got the emote thing working with the bot. If I turn it on, it'll not read custom custom emote stuff. It reads the regular emotes that the regular Twitch has, but not user created or anything like that. What the annoying raid. Raid kills roach dead. Boo. Boo hoo hoo, Captain. Boo hoo, boo hoo, Captain. Suke. Suke balayet. Nothing even matters. One more silver dollar. There's a bathroom on the right. I see. The hell's there two of them? What the fire truck, man? What the fire truck? Holy shnikes on Sam me for been here then. Or near fire one. Fart. Played more Halo. Got another level done. My days are completely wasted. Every day is the same damn day. Potential for something great to happen, then washed away. Just like a white ass bitch fucks a dog when they iron. Runs and cycles, cycles and runs. No, activate that. I only clicked on them so that you would go over there and make them do their thingy. Yeah, the thingy they. Sub commander. Nothing even matters. Everyone knows it's Butters. $42, dude. What the fuck? Why at the figured? The feared. Yay. Do 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 do. Nothing. Damn it. Damn, I need a weapon. Damn. What if I did do that? Let's see. 144450 is 288. Maybe smaller increments are the choice marks here. Yeah. Yeah, bleh. Just let them build in each character. Caricature. Now and then I think of when we were together. Do 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 do. Now and then I think of when we was together. Like when you said you used to feel so happy that you would cry. Told myself that you were right for me. One more silver dollar. Midnight Rider. Released 1970. There's something in that song. So it's on Pandora at work. An employee has, Pandora on the Creedence Clearwater Revival channel. And they play that song, and in it is like this little riff or whatever you call it that Beck uses in his songs. The do 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 do. I wonder if he ever had to pay royalties to that. Probably not. But dude that makes like what is that? Damn, someone that I used to know song, He sampled little pieces of some other music or whatever just to have, and reconstructed it and arranged it and all that kind of stuff, and he has to pay, That doesn't make any sense. None of this shit makes sense though. Counterpoint TFO, my ass. My ass. Hello there, my ass. How you doing, my ass? How you doing? You ever just hate being you? Being yourself? Being in general? Being... Look in the mirror and you see that person staring back and you're like, who the fuck are you? Piece of shit.
Inverted Paradox says, sup.
Sup? What's going on, dude? What's up, dude? What's up, guy? No, no, Mr. Voth. Oh, no, you don't, Mr. Voth. Voth. James Voth, Jr. Y'all move out of the way. Idiot. Idiot. My God. Idiots. I'm an idiot. See where it puts me. Down the mountain. Okay. Dumbasses. I relieve them of their standing still, and they still stand still. Hello. Salut. Sincervo hajduk. Citero. You'll be the man. Sincervo. Vercira. Allo. Allo. Sincero. Picasso dam serum dat beep. Jensen Voinik. Dasha chic not ser nimik. Trace bleich dar numa numai. Numa numai. Numa numa numai. Kipo tausche drago statin day. Na cantai se au cantai. Sessun. Setspun. Jessit. Acum. Allo. You be the man sincero. Vercira. Oops. Ah, over here. Okay. I get caught up in things. Boom. Я сошла с ума, мне нужны она, мне нужны она. Я сошла с ума, мне нужны она, мне нужны она. Я сошла с ума. Many bonus to be at absolutно serious. Ситуация help, ситуация сос. Если бы я не пойму, так вот все лаз. Почему на тебя повелась? Выключая со свет, я куда-то лечу. Без тебя меня нет, ничего не хочу. Это медлемеет, это сфатисима. Они говорят, виноватисима. Они говорят, виноватисима. Nice. Я сошла с ума, мне нужна она, мне нужна она. Я сошла с ума, мне нужна она, я сошла с ума. Я сошла с ума, я сошла с ума, мне нужна она. Без тебя меня нет. Они говорят, это бред. Это солнечный яд, золотые лучи.
Inverted Paradox says, don't shizzle your nizzle in crazy.
Crazy? I am crazy. Oh, thank you. Я каталась за пытал поре вниз, и считала столбы, Эвристе репетит, без тебя меня нет, амасти, ту папасти нет, мама, папа, прости. Я сошла с ума, мне нужна она, мне нужна она. Я сошла с ума, мне нужна она, я сошла с ума, я сошла с ума, я сошла с ума, я сошла с ума, мне нужна она. Раз, два, подскопи ты, мама, папа, прости, я сошла с ума. Раз, два, подскопи ты, мама, папа, прости, я сошла с ума. Я сошла с ума, мне нужна она, мне нужна она. Oh, what the hell, man? The father right there behind me. I'm sorry, that was Yasa Shlasuma by Tattoo. Most English speakers will recognize it as All the Things She Said. All the things she said, running through my head, running through my head. All the things she said, running through my head, running through my head. All the things she said, this is not enough. I'm in serious shit. I feel totally lost. If I'm asking for help, it's only because being with you has opened my eyes. Cool to ever believe. Such a perfect surprise. I keep talking to myself. One day in hell, I came closing my eyes, but I climb buck you out. Wanna fly to a place where it's just you and me. Nobody else, so we can be free. Nobody else, so we can be free. All the things you said, running through my head, running through my head, running through my head. All the things you said, running through my head, running through my head. All the things you said, this is not enough. Yes, this is not enough. And I'm all mixed up, feeling cold and rushed. They say it's my fault, but I want her so much. When I fly her away, with the sun and the rain coming over my face, wash away all the shame. When I stop and stare, don't worry me, cause I'm feeling for her, she's feeling for me. I can try to forget, I can try to pretend, but it's driving me mad, going out of my head. Yeah. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Do you want a beer, or do you not want a goddamn beer? Jim Belushi. That's a pretty good movie. I think it's called Retroactive. It's a movie about, let's see, starts off with this woman in a car in the desert. She's driving along a long stretch of highway, just one gas station around. Suddenly there's like this energy wave or whatever that goes off, and she finds herself driving the same road again, and like gone back like 30 minutes and whatever in time. And there's this crazy guy, offers her a ride or whatever. He's with his wife and or girlfriend or whatever it is, and he's one of those abusive types played by Jim Belushi. And she smarts the woman smarts off to him, and he like the car or whatever. He gets out of the car, they run and chase each other and stuff, and he threatens to kill her and whatnot. And Then all of a sudden the energy wave goes back again, woof, and she's caught in something, part of it, so she goes back again 30 minutes, you know, and then get picked up by him again. And then one of the times he is caught up in it when she is not caught up in it, so he knows like what's about to happen in the future or whatever. So they end up fighting over and over and over until the scientist guy like fixes the problem. It's pretty interesting. I liked it. Retroactive, I believe. That's where that comes from. I should play that sound clip if I can find it. Not that it matters though. Play it or not, who cares? Disable auxiliary generator. Disable the generator. You will disable your generator. Ring ding 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 bim 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 bum bum. Ring ding bop bop ding ding. Ring ding bop bop bim bim bim. Ring ding bop bop ding ding. Ring ding bip bip bong. Is it bad that a blue rare Dyson sphere mark gives you 60 sphere marks? However, the purple only gives you 70. It's like 10 more. But yet, whenever you capture one of these zones, you get like 60 automatically anyway. So what's the point? Build up some shit here. I tell you some shit. Minimize that. Go to my sounds. Find that sound, mister. Find that sound. I come. I come over right there. Sounds. Let's look it up. Do I have him listed? Back in the day, I used to like go shit-faced crazy over all those sounds. Let's just do a search on all of them. Yep, there it is. See if it plays.
Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Now, do you want a beer or do you not want a goddamn beer?
Back in my IRC days, I just collected sound files. I got so damn many of them. Oh my god. Shit. Hellfire and brimstone. Shit fire. Shit fire, don't bother me. Shit fire, don't bother me. Shit fire, don't bother me, 'cause I belong to somebody. Shit fire. Boom, 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 boom. One evening as the sun went down and the jungle fire was burning, up the road come a hobo hiking, and he said, boys, I'm not churning, I'm heading for a land that's far. Out comes, what was that picture that Riz sent me? I need to look back at that again. Heading for a land that's far away beside the crystal fountain. Come with me, we'll go and see the big rock candy mountain. I'm gonna load up Discord so I can get that image. And the big rock candy mountain, all the cops have wooden legs. He is my hand of constant sorrow. He's seen trouble all his days. He bid fareway, hail to old Kentucky, the place where he was born and raised. The place where he was born and raised. He bid fareway, hail to old Kentucky, the place where he... Insanity grows within me at every moment. Got to watch Girl Interrupted again the other day. Utter day. Yeah, the other day. Oh, shit, fire and brimstone. The other day. 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 New account switching. Now you can easily switch between your main account and up to 4 alts. Who the hell cares? Let's see. In the not too distant future, somewhere in time and space, banana. Let's see. Copy link. I wonder if I could do that. Let me see. See if this works. Yeah. That's a picture Riz sent me there of the console version. What that looks like. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Very, very interesting. Yes. Very. I had no idea that the DOF system was so much different. Unless I'm not seeing it correctly. That's very possible. Everyone forgets. I don't seem to care as much as everyone does for small things. For such big things. Either, neither, neither, son. Listen here, you son of a bitch. I'm not a son of a bitch. Son of a bastard. Are you a son of a bastard? Are you a bastard? Are you a son of a bastard? You can be a son of 2 bastards. That would be odd, mister. Area jump. Okay, and we made it. Hooah, 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 hooah. Park, give me the park. Damn it. It moved again. I hate that. Why does it do that? It's so crazy, man. It's so crazy. Tell you what else is crazy. Me am crazy. Yes, me no. For the Bible tell me so. Hark the herald angels sing. Glory to my big right arm. Is Vashani back again? Vashani, is that you, Mr.? Sounds like you. Running off like that. Hello there, mister. Oh, the hell. Pizza on earth and mercy Miller.
All 3 silos are
Yay for all 3 silos.
Excellent work.
Love it. Love all 3 silos. All 3 silos makes me think. All 3 silos.
The Bob Fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
How dare you, mister? How dare you indeed. Indeed. How dare you indeed. Garrick. Masturbation, masturbation. It's sebation. Cream of some young guy. What? That was on Wayne's World. Cream of some young guy. The Voth offense versus the Voth defense. Somebody take care of the one that's shooting me in the back, please. Okay, thank you. In a cavern, in a valley, excavating for a mine, lived an asshole full of sorrow. Oh, my dear lion, oh, my dear land, oh, my dear land, Clementine. Them there was lost and they was gone forever. Jump, jump, dibbit, 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 jump, jump, boop, boop, dibbit, jump, jump, bomb, bit. Do 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 do. I can't close that off, damn it. The game's taking up the screen. Yay. Run! When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. Oh, that was funny. I feel like you can always go and shit. Hello, Riz. That was great. Shit. Ah, damn. How are you doing this evening? Good afternoon.
CMDR_Rizzle says, hello.
Hello. Hello. Shit. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world in 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you.
CMDR_Rizzle says, fed up with all the bullshit for today. Irritated, I'm outta herb. Tomorrow can't get here fast enough.
Yeah, I hate today. I hate every day. Really, you know, pretty much. Such a perfect day. Well, tomorrow will be here for me in like about an hour and 11 minutes or so, 12 minutes. But not daylight tomorrow. Have a rough day, did ya? That sucks. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. 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 I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Stop right now. Ugh, that must hurt. She's stabbing you with her gun. Run, run, run through the sunshine. Run, run, run through the snow. Run, run, run. Don't be uptight. Run, run, run. Freedom go. Ah, damn.
CMDR_Rizzle says, yeah, but for me, tomorrow is when I wake up, not 12 midnight. Just one of dem days I can't seem to do anything right, you know?
You gotta, like, no matter what, everything's not going like it should, or it's like you're the one that gets the shit for the day, you know. I always thought something like, you know, there are select few of us that have to have a bad day for other people to have good days, and every once in a while it just kind of builds up to where it's like the fucking worst day of the world or something. It's like our turn to be like shit upon by the society. Previously on My Life Sucks Ass. I mean, I get like an everyday type situation where nothing I do seems to matter. You know, like you do your best with something and it still gets like you could have done better type situation. And you're like, forget it then. I've gotten to the point where if I'm going to get in trouble for something, well, let's see what's the least amount of trouble I can get into for one thing. For two thing. Oh, he's going to eject. There he goes. Did he make it? Did he make it? Where did he go? He ejected and he left. Sometimes when they eject, they actually pop out of the back of it. Dude, your cape's flapping, man. He had that last little bit of fart left in him. He's a fart knocker. Fart. Oh my god, can this thing stop shooting at me? It seems so unfair. This section here only has people come out whenever you're summoning them with the credits. Because we're retarded.
CMDR_Rizzle says, pretty much. Or I'm asked to do something, I do it. Oh, that's not what I meant. I do what they mean. That's not what I asked.
Yep. Had some of those before.
CMDR_Rizzle says, can't win for losing.
Nope. We'll get like a list of stuff to do at work. And, you know, you're like, okay, well, this seems simple. Do this, 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 this. You do that, then you're like, well, why'd y'all do it this way? Why is it this? What's this done here? What is this? What is this? I didn't ask you to do this. I'm looking. Yeah, you did. I mean, it may not have been exact words, but that's what you meant to do, or you do it not the way someone wants it to be done. But they need to tell, you know, that's the whole thing. If they don't tell you how they want something to be done, then they can't fault you for giving it what you got to do. I mean, yeah. That's why they don't make like a private room private anymore. They got cameras all up in those suckers. So when you're like, well, I'm gonna go take a shit and just leave the house. Where'd you go? I went to the bathroom out in your ass. It's your ass. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. It's like when I worked at the other Dollar General, and the manager had told me that I was coming with her to the another store with another manager, and we were gonna get this store ready for a visit from corporate office. I was like, okay, what am I gonna do there? She goes, I don't know yet. We'll wait until we get there and see what you're gonna do. It's like, okay. So I get there, and the district manager says, well, what I want you to do is clean up these coolers, you know, wipe them down real good, clean them up real nice, you know, for the people that are coming in, so they don't see this mess that's here. And I'm like, okay, I'll do that. So I look at the coolers and I'm like, you know, that's like the first job. There's going to be several different more throughout the day, but that was the first one to start off with. And I look, and it's like fruit punch juices that have like leaked, Red Bull that had leaked, and it's all like accumulated in the bottom of this cooler. It's turned into like a fruit roll-up substance where it's kind of thick and stuck together, and you know, you could scrape it off of there with your fingernail, and but it's there, you know, it's on the bottom. All the little white shelves that are in there are crusty with junk all over them, and the windows to the coolers are foggy and like stained with stuff, it looks like, that can just be cleaned off with the cleaner. And the frame of the cooler's got like junk all over it, and I'm thinking, okay, well, I'll just clean all this off. Well, you know, like about 10 minutes into cleaning it, I had already taken a bunch of stuff out of one cooler so that I can clean all the shelves off, because the shelves were nasty. And district manager walks over. He says, how's it going? How far are you along? And I said, I'm just right here on this first door here. You know, I had to take all the stuff out of here and clean this off. And he goes, okay. Then he walks off. Well, I've made my way down like the cooler doors for the evening, or for the day. This is like maybe 30 minutes later. I've gone down like 3 more coolers. There's a whole hell of a lot of coolers. He says, what are you doing? And I said, I'm finishing up cleaning these coolers. And he goes, no, I just wanted you to wipe off the doors of the coolers, the glass. And kind of like just wipe down the outside of it a little bit. I didn't want you to have to take everything out of it and clean all that up. I'm like, but I thought you wanted me to clean everything and make it look nice. He said, yeah. I was like, so what I'm doing is not it? He goes, no, I just wanted you to just clean that up a little bit. not go that detailed to cleaning in it. I'm like, sorry. I mean, this is how we clean a cooler at the store I'm usually at. So he says, I tell you what, I got a perfect job for you. And I'm like, okay, what's it gonna be? He says, after you get through wiping off this door that you're at right now, just go outside in the parking lot and sweep up cigarette butts. I'm thinking, okay, what the hell did I do now? I mean, so for the next like hour or two that we were there, that's what I did. I was outside, and I didn't bring a jacket because I thought, okay, we're gonna be working inside. There's no need to be outside. It was a cold, like wintry time of the year, and so I just stayed outside all day, sweeping the parking lot and avoiding getting ran over by vehicles. So, yeah. When I was done with that, I came back in, and that's like, okay, well, I'm done with that. He goes out there and he looks. He says, okay, good. Now, go in the back room. I think someone's got something for you to do back there. I'm like, okay. I go back there, and they're like, just stack all these shelves. And so I start to stack them because they interlock a certain way, the shelving for retail. A lot of times it'll have little locking things where you turn one upside down and put the other shelf on top of it. And they were like, what are you doing? And it's like, I'm stacking these shelves up. He says, no. Just pile them up toward the side of the wall or whatever, like just layer them up there on the wall, and don't worry about like stacking them on the floor on top of one another. I'm like, but that's the way these things are made to stack. I mean, that's how it works. And they're like, no, that's not how we wanted you to stack those. I'm like, okay. So my whole day they were shot. They never really asked me to go to another store after that. I mean, the one before all that was a disaster store. It had like 5 or 6 trucks of freight backed up in the store to where the silver carts that you push around, which are called rolltainers, were inside the store down every single aisle, back to back, like right in the middle of the aisle. Customers couldn't shop. And they kept it running. They said, we're going to keep the store open. You're going to put this freight out. I'm like, okay, well. So we did what we could. Even tried to repair a lot of things that were damaged. Like physical stuff that could have been prevented if it had been maintained. But, yeah. Or that time that I went to another store. I got kind of drafted into it in a way. Usually, don't go to stores and help out. But one week I got a schedule that said, you will be at this other store for 5 days of that week. And I'm like, okay, nobody asked me if I wanted to go to this store. But, oh, whatever, So I went and helped them get ready for inventory and all this kind of crap. Made the comment that their back room area needed some attention. And they had like a wooden loft area that was built above the storage space that was in the back room, so you can just walk up some stairs, and there's just a place to, if you wanted to put a couch up there, you could. I mean, you can probably build an extra room up there and put an air conditioning in it, something like that. But it wasn't like that. I'll go up there and you look, and there's like a pile of peg hooks just sitting there about 4 foot tall, in a big pile. I'm like, what the hell? Can't even get to part of the back of the room there and nothing. So I made the comment. I said, y'all need to get up there and clean that up. Because, oh, are you offering? I was like, sure, yeah. Just have me come up here whenever you need to. I'll clock in, work on the clock.
CMDR_Rizzle says, that's messed up. Not only you sell an icky product, but you never get around to finishing your job. So now there are 5 incomplete tasks. And of course it's your fault.
Exactly, yeah. So I learned real quick at work, no matter what you do, or actually in life, just anywhere, nothing's ever going to be good enough for someone else, So you do what you can with the several things you're given, and you just try to minimize the the getting in trouble part of it. You know, just what is the least amount of thing you can do that's less troublesome to this person? And had people like they give you actual instructions on what to do, how they want it to do it, okay, fine. But if they just tell you to just, you know, like say go over there and clean that mess up, or whatever, just in general, say there's like a mess in your yard or whatever, or you know, in a room. Well, you clean it up how you think it should be cleaned up. You know, move stuff around, whatever. And then they look and they're saying, no, this is not what we were talking about. We're like, well, you didn't tell me what the hell you wanted, so I just did whatever. We've all been accused of slacking at our job, which to me, you know, I'm not gonna go full force on working ever again or whatever. I'll do what I can, but I'm not gonna like break my damn back to try to satisfy anyone. I mean, you can only do what you can do. It'd be like sending someone to the store to get a certain thing, but they not have it at that store. So then, you know, you have to substitute and know you have to bring something home that is going to satisfy whomever, you know, and no matter what you bring in replacement of it, it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be good enough. People need to lower their expectations. That's what it is. Learn to look for the negative in everything so you're never disappointed. Look at the downside of everything. Yeah. Analyze the situation, say, okay, this is what can go wrong. This is probably going to be a bad thing. Let me just prepare myself to get yelled at. You know, kind of something. Start like writing down like comebacks, you know, whatever you want to do. Defense 101. How to defend against someone verbally attacking you. Man, I would have so much fun just like not doing, probably like actually sleeping. That would be fun. Then I'll get in trouble for sleeping wrong. Well, you didn't sleep this way. You laid on your wrong side. I'm thinking, what's the wrong side? Let's see, Jim Hadar Kirak. But yeah, so I've gotten used to being a disappointment to everyone in my life, even those I work around and have worked with before. I mean, even like whenever I was working at the other store, my manager said, "You know, you've gotten worse since you've been hired here." You've gotten worse how? Because, well, you don't do as much as you used to. You kind of just goof off. I'm like, how am I goofing off? And so she gives me some examples. Now, checking on a customer. She said, well, the other day whenever you were like checking out a customer, you should have been out there, like, what was it? It was something about putting out freight, but I was talking to them. And I said, yeah, I was helping them out, you know. And they says, well, you shouldn't be taking that much time. I'm like, taking that much time? It was like, yeah. And I was like, well, if they needed the help, I need to take as much time as I can to help them. She goes, no, you only need to give them 30 seconds of your time, and then you need to get back to work and doing some of this freight. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'll try to keep that in mind. I was even at the register one day, you know, like just checking somebody. You know, like I had a line of people. Manager was she was checking in a vendor, you know, like with their handheld device and like manually entering like how many of what product or whatever was coming in. And she looks up at me and she's like, "Why aren't you out there on the sales floor working?" And I was like standing there looking directly into the customers' faces. I was like kind of just scanning the products that they were having. I said, I'm checking out a customer. She goes, well, hurry up so you can get out there and put some of that freight up. Like, shit. Okay, damn. They over-expect. Employers do, you know. People in general over-expect. That's what it is. They expect you to have like all the time in the world to do what they want you to do, and you not have any time to yourself or whatever you want to do. It's always someone else's clock, even if you're not clocked in on a job or anything. It's just someone else's time that you have to pamper toward them. Everybody is selfish. Nobody's selfless. It's like people that think of themselves as being important. I know that I'm not important. I've known that forever. Just another meat sack that lives on this earth. Come on, we want to attack this guy. Stop fighting against this one. Oh, I'm doing it by myself. My crew didn't come with me. That's right, that damn door glitch. Forgot all about that. At least I have somebody over here to help me. Yeah, there's that synth thing.
CMDR_Rizzle says, excuse me sir, where can I find this? No lady, not my job to assist customers in this place of business that literally is customer service.
Right? I'm sorry, you've exceeded your time for me to help you. Please step back in line. Yep. I used to, like, at the other place, the manager could do observation stuff or whatever, like productivity observation, where they would have these sheets and they'd write down, like, as you were working, they would kind of watch you, you know. And they would write, like, a little note next to your name on this thing and a reason for, why they're writing something about you or whatever. And they would hang this on the back wall of where the freight was in the back. And mine always says needs to learn how to talk and work at the same time. Because, people, whenever you're in a small community, you kind of befriend a lot of people. You talk to them every day, especially if you work in public and you're a small area and they come in every single day multiple times. Well, you're bound to strike up a conversation. And I just have had this habit and kind of still do of when people ask me a question about something, I'll help them as best I can with it, even when it's store related. So I will stop what I'm doing to help someone, either by like asking them questions about what they need. Like if someone comes in and wants something for some sort of odd job around the house or whatever it is, cleaning up something or whatever, I'll try to help them as best I can. Projects that kids do for like school stuff or whatever, I'll try to come up with actual, ideas for them, and we'll go around the store and I'll grab up like what I think they should use for something, and just anybody, just helping somebody, like if someone comes to me and we're down the medicine aisle and they're like, hey, are your hammers down this aisle? I'm like, no, they're not. That'd be hardware. It's this way, and I'll show them where it's at, and then next thing you know, you're having someone yell at you saying, hey, someone's at your register, you need to come up here and check on them and stop goofing off. And you're like, I'm not goofing off, I'm actually helping someone, But they don't see it that way. No one ever does. But you can't stay at the register. That's the thing with Dollar General. You cannot stay there. If they watch those cameras and they see you just standing behind that son of a bitch with something that's like, if your hands are empty or if someone's walking up, you're wasting their time. So therefore you have every right to be in trouble for it. Which is such a bullshit thing. Maybe you're just tired, you've been like standing on your feet for God knows how long, 8 to 10 hours or whatever, and you're just tired. Maybe it's good to just kind of just relax every once in a while when you're at work. But no. Go, 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 go. In the motion. But I like to help people. And plus, with that whole situation, I had seen where a friend of the manager's had come in several times before, and they just kind of stop and walk around the store and talk while the customer is shopping. And this would be like, customer coming in, staying for like an hour or so, just walking and talking.
CMDR_Rizzle says, can't be everywhere at once. Want 3 jobs done simultaneously. Hire me some help.
Right? That's very true. It's like I was given a task today of cleaning up behind the register area. If I got done with that, or when I got done with that, go back there and like put out some more freight or something like that, I'm like, okay, well, I'd been off for 2 days in a row. What kind of freight's back here? Well, I didn't really. There's a lot to clean up back there, and I didn't clean it up myself. The associate working with me did the majority of it because she had some pretty good ideas about what to do about putting things that couldn't go out on the shelf yet. So I was like, hey, that sounds great, So she'd like go get something, bring it up there, we'd pack it up, kind of thing, whatever. And since it's given to me as an evening task and we have a certain amount of time we can do things like that, I had no time to finish a lot of the stuff that I was supposed to do other than that. But, that's no excuse. There's no such thing as excuses at Dollar General. It's like one of those, you still coming to work though, right? Kind of situations. Somebody can be in the hospital, complete cast over their whole body. You still coming to work though, right? You still coming to work? Yeah, I'll be right there. Good, because I need to go take a nap in the office. So that's, every day, that's kind of why I like playing this. It's like a relaxing type situation. I mean, I'm not really getting anywhere anyway. It's just a thing to sit there. And I try to stay up as long as I can with it, but I tend to yawn and start getting sleepy and then fall, and then actually nod off to sleep while laying in bed, but then like wake up maybe an hour or so later and just staring at the clock. Then thinking, okay, well, I'll have to get up in like so many hours, so many hours here, so many hours there. And you're constantly looking at it. So by the time I actually have to get up and like go to work, I haven't really rested. And all I remember is just work. Damn it, I fell off the thing. If you just constantly just work, you do something and then you're constantly doing the same thing every day, it's just so, it can be annoying. It can mentally drain you down, physically too, make you not give a shit. Plus, I'm not, in my opinion, getting paid anyway as much as I'm supposed to be making. So if I'm not getting paid for the work, then why do the work? I always use that example from Office Space, Peter Gibbons. It's not that I'm lazy, it's that I just don't care. Which is right. I mean, to a certain extent, it is correct. I mean, if you're given a task to do anywhere in just life in general, and you've done it over and over, helping out, and it just doesn't seem good enough, then you kind of just like aren't motivated to help anymore as best as you possibly can, so you just stop caring. And then people look at that as being lazy, but it's not lazy. It's just You've bitched at me so much, I don't give a shit anymore, kind of situation. So yeah, that's why everyone seems to think I'm
All
lazy.
3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent work.
I mean, they like, you know, you get tasked with doing so much per day, and you're like, this ain't gonna get it done. Now, granted, at work, if we lock the front door, we could get it all done. But when you constantly have an interruption of like just people coming in, and like, say for instance, an average day for me when on a register, they're like, okay, do this, do this, do this. Like even today, I was told like so much to do, but I'm also on a register. So as soon as I get away from the register, like maybe 10 feet, I have to turn around, come back, check somebody out. You know, then I get about 12 feet away, turn back around, check somebody out, 3 feet away, whatever like that. You know, I'm trying to get this task accomplished. It's getting impossible. That's why they're like, well, here, we can clean up behind the register. You're like, okay. But a lot of the stuff behind the register has to go out onto the sales floor, like, you know, put on in a spot, figured out where it needs to sit or something, and because it's kind of just been building up because no one knows what to do with it, so they look at me like, oh, well, you'll know, you know, because you've been at the company for 11 years. So, I don't. I mean, it used to, you look in this book and it would say, okay, set it right here if this is how your store is set. You're like, okay. But now it's like, put it somewhere around food. Like, seriously? That's what it says in this book. Somewhere around food. Like, who in the hell? What the fuck? Got some rugs in today, or we're putting some rugs out. They had a sticker on there for 3 different stores.
CMDR_Rizzle says, minimum wage produces minimum work. Hit M with that, that's above my pay grade. Want me to go above and beyond? Gimme that above and beyond rate.
Right? Well, that's the thing, like, whenever I was working at the other place, I ended up, okay, starting at, holy shit, again with this? I ended up, it was, minimum wage was $7.25. Well, me being there, they give you a 25-cent raise every single annual year that you're still with the company. So, I was there maybe 7 years at that time, 8 years, something like that. And also given a 50-cent bonus to become a key holder, sort of. Anyway, whenever I left that store, or got fired from there, terminated, whatever, for insubordination because I questioned a write-up, I was making $9.75 an hour. Well, the minimum wage in another state, which I've already mentioned it. I mean, I live in Arkansas, so now I work in Arkansas. The minimum wage was $10 there. So going in to that, instead of saying, okay, minimum wage plus however much you've accumulated equals this amount, instead they just gave me $10. Maybe $10.50. It could have been $10.50. I can't remember. It had to have been $10.50. That makes sense. Yeah, so it was $10.50. Well, I was like, okay, well, if it's minimum wage is $10 and the other one, you know, that's like maybe it should have been more than that, but whatever, you know. Okay. And then minimum wage jumped up like the next year to $11 an hour, and they just gave me like another dollar raise or whatever because that's how they had to have it. Well, then my annual came up, so I was making 25 cents more, so therefore I was making $12 an hour, which does seem like, you know, a good amount for minimum wage in most places. But whenever you hire someone brand new and you say, okay, well, I'll give you $1 more an hour or whatever, and I've been with the company for like almost 11 years, I'm making $12 and this person's making $12 as well. It just has never worked for them. It doesn't seem too fair. So you do the work as if you were a brand new employee. There's no motivation to work harder if you know you're you're kind of just being bumped around anyway, like you're not worth it. So, yeah. And I was asked, like, by the previous store that I worked at, because the manager that had terminated me from there, she is no longer with the company. So a new manager who knew me said, "Why don't you come back? Everyone in this town, wants you back to working at this store." And I said, "Well, since I was getting paid $12 an hour at this one, and when I was working at the other one, I was making only $9.75. They would have to bump me back down to that in order to work at that other store." And I said, "Well, I'd have the pay would have to be different than what I left." And they're like, "Okay, well, what do you want?" And I told them, I said, "Dude, I want $15 an hour." And that was just like a negotiation type thing, just start out with a big number, work your way down eventually. Well, they said, "Well, we start off the assistant manager at $15 an hour here, so we can't do that." Like, I guess you don't really want me there then. But I only thought it was kind of fair, like maybe go above that amount or whatever. But so yeah, I just minimum wage, like you're saying, minimum wage pay, minimum wage work. There it is. If you're gonna do that, that's why I don't go above and beyond for all that bullshit. Like you said right there, give me that above and beyond pay rate.
All 3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent work.
Which, yes, $12. But then I learned that the closest Walmart that we have, an employee that worked with us at Dollar General went to work over at Walmart and has advanced themselves up to a department manager.
CMDR_Rizzle says, I feel it. My last job, I was making minimum wage, but after my annual raise, they upped the minimum rate, so people coming in off the street was making more than I was. I mentioned that, and they said we can't talk about how much other people make. Sorry boss, I'm talking about my rate and how it's not fair.
There's something about people and companies not wanting you to talk about how much you make. I don't understand it. Maybe it creates some sort of controversy, or it's stupid. I mean, I've always talked and told everybody how much I made. I mean, I thought it was really unfair anyway. Like, whenever I had gotten hired on I'd worked at Family Dollar first. And so I had 3 years, 1 month, 10 days worth of experience in social retail versus my mom had a store and I'd worked throughout that my whole childhood. So I had retail under my belt anyway, and just kind of pre-programmed in me. But whenever I got hired on at minimum wage, I thought, okay, well, this is just how it is because you're starting a brand new job or whatever. You can't negotiate how much you're going to make because you need this job.
CMDR_Rizzle says, to be honest, I mentioned a coworker by name to use as an example, so that's why he said it. But my point was valid regardless.
Yeah, it's a very good point, But I had learned that, and this was like several years later, that people that I had worked with, had been working with, that had never had experience working in retail, their last job was like 10 years prior or something, they were making $8 an hour, which is 75 cents more than I was, and I had experience. So I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, my workflow decreased, to bare minimum. Because I felt like shit. And it's bad, like, whenever your employer knows how much you make, and they're like, not going to fight to have any more for you or whatever, so you're like, well, bullshit. Of course, at Family Dollar, they didn't believe in raises when I worked there, unless it was asked for it, and then someone would say, well, do you deserve it? And you're like, So, yeah, I did not click on that, did I? I just ran off after shooting. So I kind of figured, like, no matter what, any job you go into. But anyway, getting back to that whole Walmart thing, they are paying. They would pay exactly $12 an hour at the local Walmart, to just go over there and like have someone work the toy section, and that's it. Just you know, whatever with toys, I guess. I don't know. And I always thought, man, that'd be a cool job. Work around toys all day. There's several times I'd love to clean up the toy aisle where I'm at now, but who's got time if you're stuck up at a register? I mean, you could look around. It's so crazy. Like, you can check out the last person. You can look around. There won't be nobody there at all. You can keep glancing, looking back, listening. Won't hear anybody. But as soon as you go around a corner...
Rizzle says, hell yes, I deserve it. I'm running around this store like a headless chicken trying to do the work of 3 people while still trying to keep a smile on my face for shit money. Just 'cause your cost of living in your area is less than up here, doesn't mean everything is cheap.
Yeah. It's just crazy. We're treated like trash, so therefore we are trash. Yeah. And I can't really do the job hardly anymore anyway. I'm kind of broken. Got feet problem, health issues, lack of caring. No passion at all for anything. Meaningless existence. I'd be one of them die and everybody go, hey, where's so-and-so? Who? Never mind. I've gone into several tantrums at work over the years. Kicked a wall, knocked off some picture frame, that sort of thing. Because of customers, people. People like to push buttons.
CMDR_Rizzle says, if you had some extra free time I would suggest looking for a better place to work. But that's really not my place to say anything, as I've been out of work for years and your community is small from what I gather, so work may not be easy to find. $12/HR is better than 0.
That's right. Yeah, it's real small. I mean, you've got like the town that I work in is 1 square mile town. It's so small. There's only 2 stores there. There's a convenience store and the Dollar General. And then about like 8 or so miles down the road, across state lines, is Walmart, a few grocery stores, you know, and not really anything. I mean,
Inverted Paradox says, some bean counter. In nasally voice, it's against company policy to ask how much your wages are annual, so don't bother. Besides, I doubt some low worker like you knows how to count past 10. CMDR_Rizzle says, yikes, Fred Meyer is about a mile away, and that's still in my neighborhood, lol.
Yeah, this place, like, okay, the population, the crop limit population sign that's usually just around somewhere, it's like 560 something people in the town. And there's a nursing home in the town, so there you go. It's classified as a village online. If I gave you the name of the town, you could look it up and it's classified as a village.
CMDR_Rizzle says, we are almost at 100K.
Yeah. Now, there are, like an hour away, there's a city, you know, like both directions, really, from where I'm at. 45-minute drive to an hour drive that have opportunities. but I don't like driving. And I fall asleep a lot when I get drowsy when I'm driving. Drowsy driving, is that it? So I don't mind like where I'm at really. I mean, there's like a few chemical plants or something like that around, but
CMDR_Rizzle says, that's commute, gas, wear and tear on vehicle. For an extra $1, net loss.
exactly, yeah. Because there was whenever I was working at the other store, we had hired an associate that worked in that area, like like 100 miles away or whatever it was, or an hour away. And they were only at that job making like maybe $1 more an hour versus what they were making coming to where we were. So they thought, okay, well, yeah, wear and tear on the vehicle and gas and all that. And now since gas has gone up so much, I mean, it ain't worth it. Unless you make money online. I'd like to know how you do that for easy. Easy peasy, weasy, squeezy, whatever it is. I mean, hell, I've done that inbox dollars thing in between jobs, where you go there and do stuff.
CMDR_Rizzle says, gas is $5 up here.
Ugh, gosh, that's more than it is here. It's like around $4.30, something like that. You always hear those people that live back in like the 60s, 70s and stuff, and they're like, you can get gas for only 35 cents a gallon or something. You know, you're like, shut the hell up. It's the times we live. Unless you can make one of those grease trap type gas or vehicles or whatever, you just go around to fast food restaurants and just buy up all their cooking grease or oils and convert it over to fuel. You wouldn't see me doing that though. I'm too damn lazy. I know that inbox dollars, it helped me out. Like you get on there and you like do a few surveys here and there and earn a few cents, and once you hit like $30, they send you a check for $25. You keep $5 in the account on the site, and it always gives you $25.
CMDR_Rizzle says, minimum wage, when it first was introduced, was supposed to be enough to afford a small home. Now minimum wage can't even get a one-room apartment.
No, it cannot. Well, hell, so many people leaving California over there. I mean, surely, you know, the prices there have gone down. I highly doubt it. Yeah, a lot. That's why, in a way, I still live at home, because I help my mom pay bills and stuff like that.
Inverted Paradox says, gas here is just under $3.
Holy cow. Yeah, but you live way over there though. You're a Kiwi, right? Over there at New Zealand.
CMDR_Rizzle says, even if I got a job for minimum wage, which is 15, I still can't afford to move out.
Cost of living where you're at is a lot higher, right? Aren't you in? You're in Washington, right? Up in that area, northwest United States.
CMDR_Rizzle says, 30 minutes south of Seattle.
Dude, what is going on with Seattle? I keep hearing about people leaving. They've already had like that whole, you know, what was it, a COVID thing, and people blocking off the streets and stuff like earlier on. What was it, last year, year before? Where the citizens took over a part of Seattle. And then you hear about people leaving. Is everybody just leaving the United States at this point? Or are they just leaving the West? You had like
CMDR_Rizzle says, Dunno man, last I heard population was on thrise. But yeah, during the Black Lives protests, they shut down a few blocks. But I doubt it's still like that. But due to COVID now, several places had to close.
Where did I see that at? Some sort of news thing. Let me go to my reliable source, youtube.com, where the news is real and the faces are fake. Oh, okay. Downtown. Okay, the
Inverted
thing...
Paradox says, Netflix is gay.
Netflix is gay.
CMDR_Rizzle says, I try my best to avoid news. I GWT my news from the Google tab on my phone, but that's usually flooded with shit I've been searching.
Well, this seems to be from an actual just location. It was about schools not getting enough funding due to like the COVID mandates and all this kind of stuff, to where they were having to shut down some things. The police forces and stuff not getting enough money, so they've had less, cops around or whatever. And homeless people are moving in with tents in these areas that normally weren't like that. And they're just out in broad daylight just cooking like drugs and stuff and whatever. And like everything's on the rise, crime is on the rise and stuff, according to what I had saw. And then there's like several people saying leaving, underneath it. But, I guess that's just what happens. I mean, with the pandemic thing happening and all that, and restrictions and cutting, like, the president cutting fundings to all these places and whatever, and governors and things. And yeah, there's a lot of people said they don't want, like, their kids seeing that kind of stuff, so they just, we're going to move them out. But if it would be on the rise too, I guess that's how it's on the rise. The homeless are moving in. But
CMDR_Rizzle says, schools and funding has always been an issue here. Teachers want more money and they deserve it. Police stopped chasing certain crimes thinking public safety and they'll catch 'em later, so some crimes go unpunished. But civilians get a bad rap for defending their property.
Yeah. But there's been like just a lot of just negativity, I guess, toward all that because of the earlier protests and stuff like that. I mean, that I guess it's just in general, people get fed up from where they are, and that's it. You can only tolerate so much, and then you're just okay. But then a lot of us, a lot of people out there can't leave where they're at, and when they want to, or when they need to actually be away from that area. You got to kind of get stuck. That's kind of how I look at life. You kind of get stuck where you're at. If you had all the money in the world, it'd probably get you out of there somewhere, or how some faster way out. But then you're always stuck. It's when a lot of people go over to Twitch and become famous. Wow, that is a shadow casting thing right there, is it not? Look at that. Wow. What is it? I love dynamic shadows. Those are so cool, aren't they? They got the scaling correct too. That is so impressive. I love it. This game may be a lot of bad shit, but damn it, they did a good job on the shadows. I tell you. Like how they curl around things, go into to objects and stuff. That is so. The lighting, I guess it's that 2.0 lighting or whatever. That they upgraded everything to. Dynamic lighting. I may give this game a lot of shit, but it's still fun. These features. Yeah.
CMDR_Rizzle says, get your partner status and throw up a donation tab like I see others do. That's sorta like a GoFundMe, but you are providing a service of sorts, so it's not charity.
Yeah, I don't like trying to take. I have the affiliation thing, which allows subscriptions and whatnot, but I don't want to go the route of asking for money on here, you know, for Twitch and all that. Some people are good at it, you know, like that our man in Earth, Marine Earth, whatever. What is her name? What the hell? I can't ever pronounce it. I can, and then I forget how it's pronounced.
CMDR_Rizzle says, it's their choice to donate. If they got it and want to support, that's on them.
Yeah. Somebody did donate like 100 bits, which is like $1 or penny or something like that, to use the voice chat that day, because they're used to the voice chat only being for donations. And I said, you don't have to do that. You just type. I try to make everything as free as possible. Now, granted, you know, it is a perk, I guess, to subscribe to channels, because then you know, you can turn the ads off that way. What's weird is in the configuration for Twitch, it even has it on there where why is this drone guy standing next to me? Where you can still have ads run even if someone is subscribed. That's weird. You can turn it on and off for that, but without it, you know, the ads are going to run no matter what. I've tried to minimize when they play.
CMDR_Rizzle says, start an OnlyFans. I will stop watching, but it's an option, LOL.
OnlyFans? Like a group or something? Only fans get to watch this. I've had a few people that looked toward me as not really celebrity status, but well known, to where they were like fans of what I created.
CMDR_Rizzle says, OnlyFans is like softcore.
Softcore porn? Hardcore soft porn.
CMDR_Rizzle says, like Amaranth.
Yeah, that her, yeah. Her, she's like, gets a lot of money or some shit. But she's also licking fake ears and stuff and being a sex symbol, but doesn't like it when people compare her to being a sex symbol. Like to have all these little rules about what you can and can't do in the chat. But I'm thinking, dude, look at what you're doing. You're inviting people to do just that. That's what's drawing them in. And you're telling them to hold their pants together or whatever.
CMDR_Rizzle says, she's a multimillionaire, can't knock the hustle. Disease-free sluttiness.
Disease-free sluttiness. You'd be like on that show Upload, where they have that VR suit that can sense people touching, you know? And that's what you do, like you put one of those on, and whenever she touches something on a mannequin, I guess you could feel it in real life. I don't know. Or I'll see it like on the recommended thing at the bottom. It's like says licking ears, put your headset on or whatever. Like, okay. And then it's like a picture of her like with this thing with ears on both sides or something. I don't know. what that's about there. It's kind of weird. But then you see everybody doing it. You know, like one person's successful in one thing, and then everyone just hops on that bandwagon. I mean, I don't look at at this as like a way to be famous, gain followers, viewers, whatever like that. I just look at it as playing a game, and if people want to watch you play it, they can watch you play it. Because that's been one of the things that, you know, I guess you could say our generation, you know, those who aren't teenagers right now, have done, like, through the past. Like, you're at a friend's house, or you go to an arcade or something like that back in when arcades were a thing. Or you just, like, people playing a video game together and someone just watching, just sitting back and watching. Like, say if you go to maybe a party or something and someone's got an old, like, just an Xbox there, and you're someone's playing a game and you're just sitting back and watching. That's kind of how I look at like Twitch, you know, and playing games. Someone's just sitting there watching and you're just talking. I mean, I don't look at it as though, okay, I'll do this and I'll put this in here. If you donate, I'll do this kind of situation, like some of them do. Like, you know, donate to watch me do a flip or some shit, you know. Donate to have me put on this hat. I'll wear it. No. You know what would be funny? Say you have all these perks that people that usually donate or subscribe to these channels and stuff get. Kind of reverse that. The people who are freely watching it get the perks, and the people that donate are the ones that suffer. Wouldn't that be funny? Someone thinks they have to subscribe, and then they do, and then like they find out that function is for everyone anyway. Oh, that would be hilarious.
CMDR_Rizzle says, I always laughed at people watching videos of others playing, but after joining Twitch, I switched my stance.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. But I don't play games for money, because once it becomes a job, it's no longer fun.
That's
so
true.
No more games.
That is so true.
Which means no more money.
I remember watching Rooster Teeth stuff, you know, Achievement Hunter. Whenever they had Ray Garnez, whatever his name is, Junior, Ray Junior, whatever. Whenever he started up on there, you know, before that he was making like videos, achievement guides and stuff like that. But then they were like, oh, let's hire this dude that can do this, and he was friends with that Michael guy. And shit. I need to make more of those, don't I? Just more of Eric Cartman doing shit. Just saying it's just his stuff, or like, oh my god, they killed Kenny. I probably would just do it in a video format instead of going frame by frame and removing the background. Damn, what the hell was I talking about? That caught me off guard and it made me laugh. Shit. Because I saw that in my head whenever I was, I watched that the South Park COVID thing, and I thought, that right there would be hilarious. Just to have Cartman just, shit, screw you guys. I do need to do that. I need to remember that. Good thing I log all this stuff.
CMDR_Rizzle says, sorry for distracting LOL.
Oh, no problem. It distracted me from something, and I don't know what it was now. But it's a fun distraction. Oh yeah, Ray Garnez and Vinar, whatever his name is. Whenever he got hired on Rooster Teeth, you know, before that he was making like achievement videos and stuff, and they thought, hey, Achievement Hunter, you know, we need this guy. Well, they got him, and instead of having him like go through and creating all these achievement guides and stuff, they just started goofing off playing video games. And he was getting paid to play these video games, but he was also tired of playing the same games all the time. Like you can tell if you ever watch some of the old Achievement Hunter videos of like Minecraft. Ray is just not there. He doesn't care to be there because they keep picking these games to play, and he doesn't care to play them because he's all about like achieving things in the games instead of just goofing off. And so, you know, he left the company I don't know what it actually was about, but he left and started his own little Twitch, you know, or continued his own Twitch, and achieves things, plays games he wants and stuff. And I thought, well, that's interesting. They called him Brown Man. It was funny. Then they had that big scandal with the Rooster Teeth and stuff too. Ryan Hayward thing. Or Haywood. Ryan Haywood? Yeah. Which is kind of bad because dude was pretty funny, you know. Hell, I even like made my in-game avatar or guy or whatever in GTA 5 look like him. Drove the same vehicle, put the Achievement Hunter logo on the side of the car and everything. Would drive around and people go, Ryan? And then drive off real quick and sign off. Just goofing around. But then that whole thing happened with him and he got fired from Rooster Teeth and a bunch of people there. It's weird. I even had a buddy one time thought that I was going to be working at Rooster Teeth. I'm thinking, I ain't driving to fucking Austin, Texas. Just because I had uploaded I listened to one of the podcasts, and Bernie, that was, you know, one of the founding members of Rooster Teeth, Bernie Burns, he had mentioned the old Nintendo blowing into the cartridge thing or whatever. So I made a little video and I got my old Nintendo out and I blew into a cartridge, you know, like put it in there, pushed it down, nothing happened, blew into a cartridge, pushed it in and it worked. And I sent the link over to the forums that they had on there, on Rooster Teeth's site back then. And it got the attention of Gus, who was a founding member, and he showed it to Bernie, and he mentioned it in one of his like blog posts. He says, thanks to like a video submitted by a user on the community, here's a link to, you know, what I'm talking about, kind of thing. And they gave me like this little achievement thing or whatever in my profile. It was like they used alcohol all the time as like icons and you know, stuff. And then my buddy said, well, now you're probably gonna be working for them because they'll notice you. And like, no, I wouldn't drive over there. Uh-oh. Shame on you. I want to implement an achievement system into this. The chat and stuff. That would be fun. I just don't know how I would take the information that's gathered here and then put it onto my website. It would have to go into some sort of a database, but I don't know how I would upload it from the bot. Yeah, it's got to be achievement then some text. Else it gives you a syntax error. Let's see. What can I donate? Not a whole damn lot. Oh, well, got 1,458,000. How's this so far? Ooh, we have got the renewable energy at tier level. We need to get this one and this one. So we need to, what is it? Red and that. Okay, so we need to do this. And red. Oh, man, need some dilithium for reals.
FBI, open up!
Okay. That kind of got me there. Let's just do it. I'm gonna waste some real dilithium to get this leveled up to tier 1.
CMDR_Rizzle says, red and that LOL. Tactical, engineering, science hahaha.
Well, yeah, I'll just go by what it looks like. Red, that, and there. Fleet marks, though. We're about to have a red alert come up for ours. You know, the Borg red alert and Tholian or whatever thing that comes through. Are y'all going to do that? Like right now, is console going through the Zephram Cochrane
CMDR_Rizzle says,
okay.
We same.
Nice. So you've got the model rocket thing happening right now. That's pretty cool. Did you get the synth guy? Is that on there too? The synth
CMDR
reward?
underscore Rizzle says, model rocket now, red alert Tuesday.
Sweet. So you are getting this combat synth android?
CMDR underscore Rizzle says,
Okay.
I did.
Nice. Is everybody kind of finally like catching up together where PC and console are like mirrored now? Or do you still have like your progress on where is it at? The event campaign for you.
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, no.
Well, damn it. So the events and stuff, the actual super events, will be like
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, only certain events are aligned.
I guess like Ryza would be one of those, like with the winter thing too. Then. Okay. I'm just curious. I was curious. Curious about that. Curious.
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, we only had one of the campaigns so far.
Yeah, I think we're on the second set of that right now. You know, this here. This is the second time this is coming through with the same rewards. And you're still on the first one? Like, do you still have some of these eligible events or whatever left? Question events or whatever?
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, I have 1,100 PTS.
So that's probably from like just one. Oh yeah, you said only one of those so far. But is it this event campaign? What is that? IV. What is that? 4 or 6? I know V is 5, so IV would be 4, I think, in Roman numerals. I'm confused.
CMDR underscore Rizzle
Yeah.
says,
Okay.
4.
So y'all would probably be what, like number 3, right now? If we're 4. I mean, it's only like just a little behind, so it's not bad. I just wish they would sync them up to where we can play with each other. That would be cool. And dude, since y'all told me about the whole like buying people thing, I can buy people and just throw them into the fleet. Is it slavery to buy duty officers? I mean, is it Star Trek Online condoning slavery?
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, LMAO, not if the game allows it.
Ooh. Ah, yes. Nice. Embassy.
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, dishonored grunts who are indentured servitudes.
Oh, I'll let, let's see, civilians. Ooh, look at that. Got some colonists. I only have 2, though. It gets me excited whenever this stuff upgrades. This fleet stuff is pretty fun. I don't know why I never really did it.
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, some can be found on market for like 50k EC, save some fleet creds for another project.
Good idea. Just randomly go and check it out. Do I have that, let's see, do I have that guy? The holographic trader? I need to get that for every one of my people, so I'll always have access to it. I don't see him. No, I don't have him. Oh well, whatever. It's not that important right now. Let's see, check this. Duty officers completed 1 already? What the fuck? Okay, never mind. Alright. Change character. Nice. Who's next? Archer is next. I need to check on my other 2 people. I haven't done that.
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, like say you need 10 science. It doesn't matter which field in science so long as it's white quality. So go to each field in the market and find the cheapest ones.
That's a good idea. I don't know why I never think of that shit. Of course, I never really thought much about, like, you know, I don't really exchange much. I used to, like, back in when I first started, because I'd build, like, upgrades and things and whatnot and sell them on the exchange, and thought that was a way to make energy credits instead of, like, just playing the game. And then I got to where I didn't do that anymore. To where it wasn't really that important.
CMDR_Rizzle says, the more you mess with fleet stuff, the more ways you'll find to finish it.
Ah. Well, who was it that told me usually a fleet takes 2 years to max out? Well, I guess if you have a whole lot of people, though, in the fleet that contribute, it's faster. But doing it by yourself would take forever. I'm just happy that I'm finally get a chance to do this fleet stuff. Call for help or respawn. You shall.
CMDR_Rizzle says, 2 years. Depends on how many help yet. We aren't maxed and I've been in this fleet since 16.
Wow. Since it was level 16? Well, you know, I talk about it whenever the actual fleet that Archer's in now. My main character, the fleet he was in, whenever I got invited to it, it was a level 50 fleet. And nobody was
CMDR_Rizzle says, no, since I started playing in 2016.
Oh, okay. Wow. So are the projects still going on? Like, do people slowly donate, or is it like one of those whole dilithium problems where nobody's got any dilithium to donate? Or vouchers or something. It's like certain things within each project need something like money or whatever, and just don't have it. I mean, like you're gonna do Tour of the Galaxy every day to get 1 million, you know. I could not. I know that I think what is it, Hate 3K does Tour of the Galaxy every day. Somebody does. Just go around and do a little thing. I couldn't. That's a bit much. Oh man, I kind of burned out my eyesight a little bit yesterday. Coding. I made an on-off switch toggle type script for the chatbot so that if I wanted to, I can make it turn off reading emotes.
CMDR_Rizzle says, either they don't have any, or they keep it to themselves. Last I saw, I've made over 25 million dilithium in my time, and I only have about 400k total amongst my tunes.
Now, do you get any kind of dilithium vouchers? Like, do you do Admiralty to get some vouchers to help out the fleet, or just not really concerned about leveling the fleet up or helping level it? Is your fleet in an armada where you can kind of like jump around helping, or people can do that? Armada. Shit. I need to find where the hell. There we are. Wake him up, Archer. Don't worry about getting shot. Okay, you're Archer. You don't give a shit. And we beam them in just to die, and they go away. That's so stupid. When I beam in security for help, I expect them to stay. No, they like leave as soon as there's nothing to do for 5 seconds. It's so stupid. I guess I ticked off Hate. I didn't do anything to do that. He asked me for help trying to get a chatbot.
CMDR_Rizzle says, used to for a while, then quit cause it's a pain in the ass on console. Recently got back into Admiralty mainly because of recruits, but I need all the purple stuff I can get.
Oh yeah.
So depends on the mood.
Right. It can be a big pain in the ass. I've been taking the advice of Arcanoloth and like just slotting a shuttle, you know, to quickly just jump through the list. But it makes me feel kind of bad because I've always like tried to at least get the Admiralty, you know, going. But yeah, it can be a pain. I mean, there for a while I was doing it for every character, and it was just, you know, adding more time to the frustration of like the paperwork, so-called stuff in the game. And my whole problem is I stream it so everybody gets to see it. instead of the action. It's almost like watching Halo the series. Have you been watching that? Or checking up on it or anything? Reading reviews or watching reviews? Angry Joe show?
CMDR_Rizzle says, scrolling with a mouse is way faster than scrolling with the D-pad. Takes like 10 seconds to get to the bottom of my roster with my main, cause he
Ooh.
keeps all the 1x cards, so I got several to sift through.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I like it.
You talking about like those the Phoenix shuttle cards that are like massively built up? Take up room, making you think you got plenty of stuff. The last episode of Halo was pretty awesome. The battle, that was awesome. Now that's the Halo I know. I need to look back and see what the grunt sounded like on there. I've been having a little bit of fun replaying Halo. And ever since I downloaded the Master Chief Collection on Steam, which also works with Xbox. I think it's got crossplay in it for it too. I've been getting the achievements again, you know, the legendary ones, and it's been pain in the ass.
CMDR_Rizzle says, yeah, but you get some good ones by succeeding sometimes. So if I scroll all the way down, but end up less than 100%, I have to scroll down again and find a better card. Not seen the new episode yet.
Well, shit, I'm sorry, damn it. I just spoiled some shit then. What the hell was I in? Okay. Well, you can hook up a mouse and keyboard to an Xbox, right? It's got that functionality. I wonder. I need to look that up. I'm curious about what features using a mouse and keyboard in Star Trek Online can allow you to do. That just it makes me question. Or maybe you need a the Steam controller, which has the little scroll wheel on it.
CMDR_Rizzle says, no worries, I was only half listening anyways cause I was tipping out those message lol.
Wow.
Not tried that yet, but does it work in game? Or like only internet stuffs?
I would really like to know. Because that would be very interesting. Because I know for a fact, you can plug it up and use it, because in Xbox 360 you could do that. And since you can connect a controller to a computer, you know, people have even installed Windows on an Xbox back in the day. I think it was the original Xbox. Somebody installed Windows XP on it.
CMDR_Rizzle says, I'd have to change my setup though, cause I don't sit that close to my box.
Right. Well, you can get a wireless mouse. Wireless mouse and keyboard. Sit way back. Relax. I'm just curious though as to what functions it can do, because you know, even in Star Trek Online on PC, when we plug in the controller, it does show.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Xbox has Bluetooth?
I don't know. I'm just like, sometimes maybe like the you know, like if you buy a wireless mouse, usually it comes with a little dongle thing, to where you plug that into the USB slot and it uses that to do the wireless versus an actual computer. Because my computers don't have Bluetooth, and I have a wireless mouse on one of them. I'm just curious. I know PlayStation does have Bluetooth, or I think that's how the controllers work. I mean, look it up now. Damn it, shit.
CMDR_Rizzle says, yes, I remember now. Had one for a laptop years ago.
Xbox One Bluetooth? Yeah, how to connect any Bluetooth headphones to Xbox One. Huh. Connect and troubleshoot Bluetooth on your Xbox. That's interesting. I didn't even know they had a Bluetooth on there. Huh. Interesting. Man, I need to get me another controller. Mine's gotten to where, like...
CMDR_Rizzle says, thanks, good to know. I need a new headset too.
Get one at Dollar General. There's these billboard ones that some lady bought today that's supposed to work for PlayStation 2. And it's like, if it's USB or something, it'll just work anyway.
Everyone knows it's Butters.
That's me.
I want to put the other one of those on there where he's like, well, that's me. Dude. I found a way to download a South Park episode straight from the site. It's very interesting. It was just an experiment, though. I mean, I'm not going to do it all the time.
CMDR_Rizzle says, do you get kickback for employee referral? LOL Scorp sent me.
Yeah, we don't get anything. No, we don't even get discounts. I mean, they'll have this app that you can install on a phone or use your computer or whatever, to where you have these digital coupons. We get those same ones. Maybe they'll send us maybe throughout the year 4 different ones than everybody else, like for discount on like this bag of dog food, or whatever. These paper plates, you're like, seriously? There's a new candy bar. If you buy this and still pay the tax, you can get it for half off. No, thank you. I'm still waiting for my M&Ms, damn it. What's that? Prisoners. But yeah, I need to get another controller eventually one day. I have an Xbox 360 controller with the wireless adapter.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Slim Shady.
Slim Shady? What? No. And it's okay. It's just the rubber, analog sticks, is kind of worn away, which you can buy replacements, but I'm not about to do that. It's served me well throughout my days.
CMDR_Rizzle says,
oh, those
MNMS, haha.
M&Ms. Yeah, not Slim Shady. No. I get you now. I get you. And I have an Xbox One controller, which it did have like an adapter to use, to plug in, which I still have it. You plug the USB adapter into a port in the computer, and it uses the wireless feature of the Xbox controller. But the battery, I had one of those charge playback, whatever they are, the charge pack for it, so you can charge the controller up to use wirelessly instead of use batteries. And that burned out, because it got old and it died. So I thought, okay, how am I going to do this? I heard that you can hardwire a controller directly to the USB port and bypass the whole wireless thing. So I did that. The only problem is where the wire goes into the controller at the front is kind of loose and doesn't stay connected all the time. So the controller is always dropping depending on how you hold it. So you have to be very still if you're using it, Or I've managed to clamp a thing in there and bent some stuff to where it will hold better, but it's still unpredictable, so I don't really need to use that for when I'm gaming and stuff. And I use that controller primarily whenever I was playing GTA 5 and stuff, and then it got to where I couldn't turn the wheel to the left, and he kept hitting things, and come to find out the controller itself, one of the left analog stick had a problem with a sensor on the left side, so I took it out of there and I swapped some stuff around.
CMDR_Rizzle says, that's the issue I have with my headset. Where the jack inserts, it's sensitive. A lil twitch cuts off one ear sometimes.
Yeah, that's crazy. Is it like a 3.5 millimeter jack, auxiliary jack kind of thing, or is it just wireless? Like the jack inserts, so it would have to be wired.
CMDR_Rizzle says,
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah, when it starts to get like that, it's going out. The wire is just. You got to think the constant use of back and forth and with it and moving and stuff like that over time, it'll eat away at a lot of that. Unless you want to wire up a new, like a new little hookup to it. I mean, go find one somewhere or whatever like that. Because you'd have to find one identical because the wiring would have to be the same. Because it would. I think the jack, what is it? It carries mic volume and audio left and right. So that's 3 different connectors. You should see it on the jack itself. Like there'll be 1, 2, 3 on the little 3.5 millimeter
CMDR_Rizzle says, I used to have an adapter you can get with audio buttons, but the one I have now has the buttons on the cord like old earphones for phones.
Yeah, that's how my headset is now. This one that I'm using, it's got like this little controller, I guess you could say, to where you can adjust the volume and stuff. And it's gotten to where I've tried to fix it, but one of the out from that little part where the wire is now exposed wire, and I've put some of this rubbery stuff or whatever on it to prevent it from getting worse, but it eventually will die because the constant moving and shifting around and stuff. But I can always probably tie it up somehow together because this thing has like a 20-foot cord on it. It's a Turtle Beach. Paid like $60 for it or something years ago. Turtle Beach. Let's build a rocket. Get some dilithium.
CMDR_Rizzle says,
Splice it.
Splice it LOL.
I wonder if that would work because it has like a volume control thing in the middle. So if you like bypass that. Wow, it didn't even say that. You got the $30 Turtle Beaches. Neat.
Welcome to the first.
So you have a Turtle Beach too, then. That's sweet. It's a good headset. Turtle Beach makes some good shit. They just can't withstand us gamers at all. I'm not a gamer. I pretend to be one. Why didn't it say that? So I have that toggle thing turned off, so it doesn't even look for that. Man, I've been Python coding for a few days trying to get that thing working the way I wanted to. Python is a pain in the ass.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Air Force Recon it says on the headpiece.
Ah, nice. Yeah, Turtle Beach makes some good stuff. If I had to go back to get another headset, if I could afford it, Turtle Beach. Oh no, not quite a shock. No. Air Force Recon. Nice. Got good muffs. Has it got like good long wear to it to where you can keep it on your head and not really hurt your ears and head? Ooh. Yes, look at that.
Looks like an extra part got
Damn it.
stuck. Forest fires have been reported in the area. Responders arriving soon. Be
Respondents
careful.
arriving soon.
Parts at your workbench have caught fire. Go back and put it out.
What if you don't put it out? I mean, does it like affect your rocket? I've always wondered that. Like if you don't make it.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Irk, Judas says he don't like beaches. He wants some, or maybe he got M already, that are higher quality. But my ear foam is starting to crack.
Yeah.
Pleather.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with mine. The shiny pleather or like vinyl, whatever it is, it's almost completely gone off of both of them, exposing the sponge or whatever it is.
You found a hull part. Take it back to your workstation.
Oh shit, I found a whole part. Uh-oh, lighting error. That's another reason I would need to get another set.
CMDR_Rizzle says, looks like a cat sharpened its claws on it one time.
Yeah, yeah. And that's one of the weird things too, like I've not used my headset as much as I have like this past year with this streaming stuff. but for some reason it just sitting or whatever, it starts to crumble. Like, what the fuck? Is this an old Nintendo? But it's fine. I can't find any replacement earmuff things or whatever for it either.
You
Oh,
found the hull
yes.
part. Take it back to your workstation.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes. This is nice. Nice, nice. Very nice. Very nice. Yes. Yes, Pinky. Sweet. Okay, so let's
I
see.
have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Not Roddy Piper's all out of bubblegum. It's not bubblegum, it's bubblegum. Bubblegum. He's Canadian. Scottish Canadian. Was. He's no longer alive, is he? That's right, he was. I need to watch that movie. I don't ever think I've seen
The
it.
stabilizer part wasn't useful. Keep searching.
I've seen images of it, video clips, but never the whole movie. Oh, yes!
Spiders are crawling out of the parts
Yes.
pile.
Come on, chase me. I dare ye. I dare ye. Oh. I can relax for a whole minute and a half.
CMDR_Rizzle says, if I have, I can't remember, so I haven't.
I watched a video clip like whenever I got that bubblegum clip or whatever. And that's why I could remember seeing the images of that. But it's like special sunglasses allow you to see these invaders or whatever for what they really look like. You know, it was back whenever the WWF was making cheesy movies. You know, old Hulkster had his movies out there with that Thunder thing or whatever. Thunder Thighs and His Amazing Friends. I can't remember. The Goonies, you know, had some of the wrestlers in it.
CMDR_Rizzle says, I stand on my table AMD dance LOL. But yet I'm same I only remember that part.
Cool. Hello. Everybody's giving up. You make a rocket launch like this. And then go boom. You'll make a rocket launch, go boom.
The collection round is over. It's time to adjust the parts you have.
CMDR_Rizzle says, I got a clip on my Xbox. I got 2 others to dance on their tables with me.
Ah, over on this table. They need to have where you can bend over and tell them to kiss your ass. That'd be a funny one. Victor Jester. Awesome. Could you just imagine someone bend over and just slap their own ass and say, kiss it? But no, we would never have that in Star Trek, would we? Not unless we modded it. I bet people have modded emotes. Where, you know, to you it looks like a certain emote.
CMDR_Rizzle says, turn around and blow kiss.
Emote. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Oh, let me turn the options of audio down. We don't want to get copyright claimed again. Ugh. Oh. I like to fart. Yeah. Like to have it through my pants. Bing, 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 bing. Going right up through my nose. Like milk when you laugh. I can't forget the times that we would fit. Oh, it was not my best day. I think I fell down a stair shaft and then broke my leg. I went to the bathroom and shit my pants. Then I couldn't find any toilet paper 'cause it was my last one.
CMDR_Rizzle says, and I'll go to my rocket and launch the mini one. Try to time it right. Mostly I can't get it right.
Let's see. What do we need to get? Whoops. Okay, trying to build up my Dyson back up again. Build it up. 'Cause I had to use it. Nice. See, look at that. Dyson Spear Marks 70. And that's purple. When it's like, was that ultra rare? And whenever it's blue, like at Dyson, you get 60. It's 10 more over here. Or for that. Okay, how did I do? How did I do? Launch results. I was Magni. Seriously. The green guy got it before me. Look at that. That's not fair. I don't like it. That's cheating. It's cheating. I got mine first. I am the winner. I'm the winner. You are the loser. You. There. Reenactor. You are a loser. That's right, you! Mister. You can't understand what I'm doing here. Oh, still got the backpack on. What the hell? Ah, it disappeared.
CMDR_Rizzle says, on Xbox, because Dyson isn't that popular, 5 minutes rocket build grind for Marks is easier. No cooldown because event.
Ah, really? I never thought about that. Because all you would have to do is just, like get one part, return to your bench and just sit there and wait. And no matter what, you're still going to get marks. That's interesting. That's like an AFKing type thing. You can sit there and AFK the hell out of it and get marks all day. Why haven't I been doing that? This event's going to be over and be like, oh yeah! It's because I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Let me turn the volume back up. Optianos. Hello, Optianos. Hello there, Optianos. My gosh, I didn't even think about that. I'm always last to the party when it comes to that shit. Then again...
CMDR_Rizzle says, gotta get at least one. I get all 3 anyways, 'cause I'd rather be doing something than nothing.
Yeah, that's what I like to compete with it too. Like, actually run around and get stuff and see how well I do. I don't compete with everybody, just myself. Even though I make it look like I care about my results, I don't. But I like to see how well, like right then when I got all purple ones without having to do the arrange or adjust parts thing. I thought that's awesome. It's very rare. And it was purple. I want to implement, like I was saying earlier, an achievement type system into the chat. To where, say, like, if you've typed so much...
CMDR_Rizzle says, I got all purple yesterday. Well, 3 of us did, but I got mine first, and still didn't win. Another streamer said they had all purple and blew up on the pad.
Really? Wow, that ain't right. Blew up on the pad. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna win. Boom. What the hell? And then all of a sudden you see someone sitting over there and they're doing the emote for evil plans. Yes, yes, it worked. Yes, yes. For some reason, this character in particular, when you do that, his eyes look weird. Yes, 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 yes. Maybe I can have Shao Kahn do that. I have that sound on here. I do. I definitely do. I got it on here somewhere, Cap. I got it on here. Oh. Let me find it. Gotta go to my old MIRC folder. Because I got sounds out the ass in that thing. MK2 sounds, MK sounds, MK trilogy. MK trilogy, let's see. Shao Kahn. And it's not going to play because it's in a different sound format. Son of a bitch. Okay. Let's just move it over to the audio editor then.
Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn. That sucker's loud too. Shao Kahn wins. Okay. MK2 sounds. Baraka. Fatality. Excellent. MK2 E. Looking for E.
Excellent.
See, I do have that.
Excellent. Excellent.
And then flawless. I've got it right there.
Flawless victory.
I can put them in this, if that would be cool.
Finish him. Finish her.
Jax, yeah.
Yeah! Gotcha! Jax.
Off.
Jade. Kitana. Kung Lao.
Judas Decop says, Jodest too high.
Hey man, yeah, I don't know.
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, got a sample of the song? CMDR underscore Rizzle says, sup Judas.
Mortal Kombat, I don't know if I could play that. If I
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, Judas too high? Judas Decot says, what's up?
Judas too high.
Scorpion wins.
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, not the whole thing, just the intro.
Test your might. Let's see. Where's the music folder at? I have on here. Be Techno Syndrome. Whoops. Techno Syndrome Immortals, my mix. Yeah, I have my version of it that I created years ago. I could probably play it, but it'll get copyright flagged for sure. Okay. Yeah. That was my version. I took the original Techno Syndrome and lowered the audio of the Shang Tsung, you know, because it's Shang Tsung that says the stuff in the original. And I input...
Inverted Paradox says.
Inverted Paradox? Hey there, dude. But I input audio from the Mortal Kombat 2 game and had to create words that Shao Kahn was supposed to say. Like, test your might.
Clear these ships as soon as possible.
This was really interesting to do. It's back whenever I had fun playing around with audio. So yeah, that's over. Don't worry. YouTube will just say, hey, this music was used throughout this portion. What do you want to do? I'll just say, mute it. Who cares?
Alliance forces. The station
I'm
is
sure
under
that
heavy attack.
the WB or whatever will be the one to copyright claim that for non-monetization, which doesn't matter because I don't get monetization for YouTube anymore anyway. How are you doing, Judith? Sorry that that was taking up the audio. If that made people leave, I'm sorry. It'd be okay, Yola. Oh, Polaron. Damn it. I should have got Polaron. Fuck. Fire truck. Fire truck, son of a bitch.
Judas D. Cott says, doing good. Yourself?
I'm hanging in there.
The Terrans are creating trans-dimensional portals.
Trying to get my endeavors.
Close any portals that open as soon as possible, or the ships that come through them could overwhelm
The
our
shits that come through. You gonna be streaming soon? Suan?
Deep Space Nine is under attack.
I also reconstructed
Judas D. Cott says, possibly.
Possibly. What is it? Is it Free Your Soul by damn it, what's her name? Shit. Tracy Lords. I think that's what it is, Free Your Soul. I'm not sure if that's the name of it. But it's the theme that they played during the Reptile Liu Kang fight. I wanted a full version of that, and I couldn't find it. It was just like the audio was not right or whatever. So I reconstructed that too. And like a version in the movie, because I couldn't find like the actual version. It was the full version of the song versus the edited version they used in the scene. And I wanted to like have the audio or the music without the action sounds, and I could not find a way to separate that correctly. So I ended up listening to the song over and over and over and took an audio sample from the movie, placed it in a player, and would piece by piece like sync it up to the way it actually sounded. And I have that too. It's you know, the one where it goes reptile and then it's like down 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 down. That's an awesome fight. I still love Mortal Kombat, that movie from back in '95. It's like one of the best, you know, like for what it was back then. They did a pretty good job with it. And what was cool about that movie is like, okay, you've got Chris Casamassa, who played Scorpion, who also has like this karate school over in Los Angeles that is called Red Dragon Karate. And he played, like, they had this show called WMAC Masters, which is World Martial Arts Council Arena, WMAC, or Championship or something, I can't remember, where Ho Sung Pak, who played Liu Kang in the first Mortal Kombat video game and second video game, played Superstar, a character that looked just like Liu Kang because it's Ho Sung Pak. He did the same moves as he does in the game. even like the windmill kick and everything like that. And what was it? Whenever there's a battle on the beach, the guy with the long dreads, he's a War Machine in WMAC Masters, and it's like a choreographed show, like a Power Ranger type era. You know, it's back in the '90s. It was worth watching, and you can still watch every single episode of it on YouTube. Someone has an archive of it. If you like that kind of stuff, it's pretty cool. But anyway, there were so many people connected with the Mortal Kombat like universe that was more of a live action Mortal Kombat before the people that played the characters were the roles in Mortal Kombat the movie. And during the filming or whatever of Mortal Kombat, they did have like, you know, a choreographer or whatever, a fight choreographer, but they also took input from the actors, like super input, because they were already martial artists and they knew moves and everything already. So for them to put together like a move set, they could do it themselves instead of like say, okay, what are we going to do? You know, like, are we going to have this one punch here, jump off here, do whatever? Well, the actors could say, well, I can make that jump, I can do this or whatever, you know, like do like a cartwheel here or whatever. And I thought that was so cool, because it was they talked about it in, like, the behind the scenes for Mortal Kombat the movie, where Chris Casamassa and what's the dude playing Johnny Cage? I can't remember his name. Damn. Well, he didn't. The dude that played Johnny Cage didn't even have like martial arts background. He took a few classes or whatever with Chris Casamassa, and because Chris Casamassa was already like a black belt, like.
Judas D. Cott says, "Did not know that. Pretty cool."
Yeah. But Casamassa is already like a black belt in several martial arts, so every move you see in the actual video, the movie, he's doing it, aside from the whole flipping from the big platform down to the ground or anything. And there was also that one where the stuntman did a flip and broke his shins. That one's actually in the show, in the movie. You can see it happen. But the dude that played Johnny Cage, they were thinking about, okay, the scene.
The Emperor.
I can't talk when everything's with other people talking. I can't concentrate whenever it happens. Whenever she's talking, I can't. But there's that scene in Mortal Kombat the movie where Johnny Cage is seeing Scorpion. Scorpion throws his spear in the rubber tree forest. That was supposed to like just be that, you know, like Johnny Cage runs up to Scorpion, kicks him, knocks him down, and that's it, like a thing. But the actors were saying, well, we can create like you know, a good fight sequence for this. All we would need is just like a little space. So they got like a airplane hangar and set up like Scorpion's infinite Netherrealm or whatever stage, and they just had the actors there. And on that day, not Wholesong Pack, but dude that played Liu Kang in the movie, and Chris Casamassa came up with like the fight sequence for Johnny Cage versus Scorpion, and it's one of the best ones in the show, in the movie. I always thought that was cool. And also with Reptile versus Liu Kang, they weren't going to have that in there either, because they had like a screening or something, you know, like the audience screening, and there wasn't enough fighting in Mortal Kombat because this is a game or a movie about a fighting game, right? So in one day or whatever, they came up with what they were going to do for that, like those two fighting. And it was just dude that played Liu Kang, which I can't remember his name for some damn reason, and the guy that played Reptile, who also played Sub-Zero in the second movie. I want to say his name's Keith Cook, or Keith O'Cook or whatever. But Because he's martial artists. I used to know a lot about the martial artists that played in movies and stuff. That's why I can retain their names and no one else's apparently. Like it was just him and Liu Kang dude that day, and they just built like a one-room set for it and had it happen. And it's funny, like you can watch a lot of the panels, you know, like Comic-Con type panels, and they'll talk, and dude will talk about like, you know, where was Johnny Cage during all that if he and Liu Kang came through the, and then, and then, I need to put up there like a 3 hours later type thing where it just pops up on the screen. Would that be funny? Like where you type in like a exclamation point, 3 hours, like 3 hours later, and then it just pop up the full screen just has that thing. It's 3 hours later. I get so excited talking about Mortal Kombat though. It was a huge part of my like the 90s for me. I mean, at that point, or in the early 90s, I started taking Taekwondo, and Street Fighter 2 Turbo was my game like that I loved to play on SNES, because the instructor that I had in Taekwondo came over one day and we played Street Fighter on the SNES. I thought that was pretty awesome. And we had a Mortal Kombat tournament where he brought his Sega up there and we played Mortal Kombat. I lost, of course, because I wasn't used to playing Sega, just in Nintendo. Because Sega's spacing was different. You couldn't land stuff correctly. I wasn't used to that. But I'm not going to complain. But yeah, like, since martial arts was like an early set thing for me growing up, I kind of focused on, like, you know, martial artists in general. And, like, wanting to be pretty good at things and practicing the forms and stuff, or you call them katas or whatever, it's depending on where you're at, what practice you're taking and learning. But you know, I made it up to a black belt. First degree, recommend second or whatever, because I could remember the forums to do the you know, the little dancey things, I guess you'd call them, little stuff like that. Let's see if I go backward faster.
Coming from Terok North. Expect reinforcements at any moment.
I wasn't good at fighting though. That's the thing. I could do all the moves that were taught to me. Even
Our reinforcements will put you in your place.
So like a jump, spin, crescent kick kind of thing, where you it's like it's not like the hurricane kick of Street Fighter, but it's called the tornado kick, and I could do that without getting dizzy. Do like 3 in a row, and I got my reach up too. You know, I could do the splits and all that kind of junk. Back then, I could, and I was short, so I was like 5'4". I averaged 5'4", 5'5", depending on what day it is. I guess I don't know, but I could stretch that reach out, you know, and actually hit people on top of the head.
You haven't seen the
But
last of me.
they nicknamed me Hitman.
Terok North has been sent back to
Final
the
score,
Terok
because
North has been sent back to the
I always
American
got hit,
forces. We wouldn't have been able to repel them without your help.
no matter what. Like in any type of sparring match, I would get hit.
Judas D. Cott says, "You're 5 feet 4 inches."
According to my height, but not on my license. My license is 5'5", so I'm short. I'm as tall as Mo Howard, Mo Horowitz, or how tall he used to be, Mo of the Three Stooges. So I look at that as
Judas
something.
D. Cott says, "Wow."
Yeah. Do I sound like I'm not short? Yeah. Short and fat.
Judas D. Cott says, "My girl is almost taller than you."
Yeah, I'm a little munchkin. I come from a short family. Well, my mom, she's 5 foot tall. My dad was just like not even 6 foot. So, yeah, I'm in between there. My sister's shorter than I am. I'm a little short asshole. I'm a little asshole, short and fat. He used to be in great shape. Well, not perfect conditioning shape, but whenever I was taking Taekwondo, I never missed a
Judas
class.
Decott says, I thought you were at least my height, lol.
Well, how tall are you? I didn't know how tall you are. I'm sorry. I'll try to stretch. Quick, let me go get a rope and I'll put it around my neck and I'll stretch myself out for you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Life's not worth living, but I'm not going to kill myself. That's for damn sure. Deal Polaron damage space. I need to Polaron up.
Judas
so.
Decott says, 5 feet 11 inches.
Wow. You're tall. You's one of them tall peoples. We just had a customer that come in when I worked at the other place. He'd have to duck his head down to come inside the door. Those doors are like, like 7 foot tall?
Judas Decott says, tall and gangly.
Tall and gangly. You
CMDR
like
underscore Rizzle says, do the mission home at same time. 2 endeavors at once.
Oh, the
Inverted
Herc.
Paradox says, 6 feet 3 inches.
6 feet 3. You win. You're taller than all of us that have given our height. Oh, home mission. Well, I've already got the home mission, like, kind of queued up. And it's at the ground area so that I can fight Herc ground. What does it say I need to do? Defeat, Herc free. Oh, I was wanting to go to a mail bank. A bank thing. I don't have bank in the fleet yet. So I need to go to Kronos. But I used to be healthy. Until I went to work.
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, Swarm Tifo works too.
Swarm. Yeah. Can that be queued up in the thingy, or do you have to actually go through the wormhole and over there? I forget. My ship has problems. Hull breach, impulse engine malfunction, projectile launcher malfunction. I've got problems. Kagan never fixes his shit either. He just goes, "We will work on it as we go there." Kagan the Klingon, worst captain of them all. Kagan the Klingon. He's a bastard whore.
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, wormhole toes to bottom left gamma QDT, home mission is in top right. Long flight.
Long flight. This is your captain speaking. We will be having a long flight to Kronos. I need to go to my bank and see if I have any Polaron weapons. Let's see, Academy's easier, because it's, to me, going to the fleet, or the, not fleet, the Great Hall or whatever, just takes for damn ever to get somewhere. Where the hell am I? Okay, I'm right here. Oh, damn it, I thought maybe
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, there's a bank and shipyard too.
Oh, that's right, there is. But, like, going over to the main place in Kronos, it's like you gotta run across the whole damn map to go to one thing or whatever. That's why I come to the Academy. But that's a good point. Shipyard, you just beam right there and there it is. See, you know this stuff. You remember it. I cannot retain shit for this game. Bank. Let's see, do we have any Polaron weapons? Yep, that's what those are. Nice. Hello there, Gagar. Gary the Klingon. He is a Klingon. His name
Judas
is Gary.
Decott says, Riz knows all.
For real. Well, he's one of those players that actually retain the information in this game. I play it and I'm like, what? Oh yeah, I got that. I don't know when I got it, but I did. I don't, for some reason. I have a problem. I have a problem remembering. That's why I say I tend to forget traumatic events, so whenever I go to work, I forget what I did at work. Okay. Now, you say Swarm could probably be, what is, Undine, Delta, Iconian, Terran, Temporal, Lucari? Did the Lucari go after, let's say Herc, it's Herc, no, okay, Herc is Gamma. Swarm advanced. Oh my god, that would take a while.
CMDR_Rizzle says, I was like you for a while. Asked same questions many times. Finally got it down for the most part. Cannons on a slow turning ship won't work too well, would need to exit combat to swap back to beams.
See, I don't ever remember that stuff. I'll have the cannons loaded and wonder why they're not shooting a target way over here, and I forget. Well, beams do that. They shoot backwards or something. Okay, we need to go... The Pavo system's right there. I don't know. We're not going to Pavo. Let's see. Frontier Medicine gets us over there to Gamma Quadrant. And see, I finally listened to everybody and kept this stuff loaded where I can transwarp easier. Damn, that's right there too, isn't it? Ah.
CMDR_Rizzle says, 45-degree angle. Need competitive engines, deuterium surplus, pilot specialization slotted for turn rate.
See, you know that stuff. I can't even remember that.
Judas D. Kotz says, knows all.
Knows all. He's a knows-it-all. You're one of them people that did good in school, aren't you? They're smarty britches. I was a failure in school.
Alright, I'm gonna come up there and punch you. Suck it! Truta! You will die! Bow down to me! Oh, God. Okay.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Con Officer Docs. Yeah, what of it?
Punching.
LOL.
One of you help team.
Team? I love that. Team? Hello? They're like, he gets down, they knock the captain down, he's just laying there, they're like, sucks for him. Hey, wait a minute. I might get there.
Judas D. Kotz says, team? Help?
Help? Hello? I need to watch some of your Apex. I never remember. I never remember things. Because I want to get some more of the suckets.
CMDR_Rizzle says, where is you going? Back to DS9?
Well, right here is an active thing for Herc. And this Sinister Gathering thing. If I go to home mission, it's going to take me inside the ship. Because I've already got it there to where I could fight the Herc attendants for an endeavor. And it doesn't pop up to do like the frigates that often. It does for the attendants more so than it does for the frigates. So I'm slowly trying to get over there. I didn't know that the other two, the colors that are here.
CMDR_Rizzle says, that could work, but if it finishes too fast, you'll need to do the other ones too. Inverted Paradox says, don't forget to fleet promote my tune before the end of the day.
Oh, you
smiley face.
Did you get higher up there? Where are you at? Let's see. Ah, you did. Yeah. Okay. Commander. Welcome to the command, Commander. What do you get to do? I forget. From Lieutenant to Commander, you get to promote, lower, remove from fleet, invite non-members of fleet on maps. Fleet officer chat. Whoop-de-fucking-do, right? There's not much of anything. Oh, damn it. Flying too far. Okay. I mean, technically, I can, like, bump you up to whatever you want if you want. Commander. This is just numbers dude set already that had this fleet. I don't know. What's an average... Is that normal to have, like... Flyby. Is it normal to have like certain numbers there?
The Herc are reinforcing the flagship with nearly impenetrable crystalline armor.
Okay.
But we can make special torpedoes using the material.
CMDR_Rizzle says, 25K, 100K, 250K for ours.
Somewhere. We need to find it and destroy it.
Is that like normal numbers it gives a brand new fleet or something? Let's see. Information. 25, 100, 250, 750 for captain. Fleet captain at the discretion of the general. And then fleet leader. So I don't know anything about whatever that is. Oh, this is the one where you like do stuff and shoot people. That's right. Well, that didn't work. I'm trying to destroy this asteroid that it says asteroid. Oh, it's behind that. I couldn't see it. Okay.
CMDR_Rizzle says, we don't promote to Admiral unless they engage in chat and we get to know them. My fleet leader / friend inherited this fleet from someone cause he kept asking for projects to be slotted and dude didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I have a problem with the whole not slotting. Like people that don't slot that have fleets, that just bothers me. Destroy Huck frigates. Alright, if we get out of combat, we can change over to our actual real weapons. The Polaron thing didn't last very long. Yeah, that's the thing that was happening with this fleet that Gary the Klingon took over. The people disappeared and stopped slotting projects, and I was like, what the hell, you know? Ah, fuck. Damn it, leave me alone while I'm trying to get my weapon swatted. Get away from me, little fly. Where's my fly swatter? My fly swatter. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Out of combat, load up. There we go. I need to make loadouts, I guess, for this damn thing. That way, I suppose it would swap it from the bank. I don't know how it does that if it was reality. It doesn't really make any sense, does it? How does it just get it out of the bank and put it on the ship? You know, because it's not in my inventory, the stuff I just took back off of there. You will die by my left arm.
CMDR_Rizzle says, we haven't slotted any for the finished bases for some time, because we already have enough problems finishing the ones we got cause everyone keeps their dilithium to themselves. See earlier conversation.
Exactly.
So if they ask for one I will, but for now we got more important things to do.
Right. So
Inverted Paradox
slot
says,
when you can.
almost all fleets have some sort of contribution threshold for each fleet rank, so it's very normal, but the threshold varies from fleet to fleet.
I don't know if it's any good numbers. I mean, whenever I slotted for this fleet, it seems like I earned fleet credits super fast. And I thought, well, that's too fast to rank up, but that's what it is. I know some fleets have like stipulations for, you know, joining them on Discord on purpose and talking to them and stuff like that. And me, I don't really give a shit. I mean, people can talk and they can't talk.
CMDR_Rizzle says, you just don't want to open stores to entry level because they reap benefits without earning.
Yeah. I need to check on the settings for this one again. I've done it before. I've looked at it, changed one or so things or whatever, but I didn't pay attention. Is it normal to run away from a swarmer? We only have a minute left.
CMDR_Rizzle says, 25k for lieutenant and that opens store access.
25k, 25k.
CMDR_Rizzle says, not hard to achieve.
Oh, this is Sergeant, Lieutenant, Commander, Captain, Fleet Captain, General. This one. I don't know.
Have a minute left.
Promotion's always like a thing anyway, right? Like, we only have a minute left. What about the minute right? Oh, yes. I'm just trying to attack these frigates. Stop trying to shoot the damn thing in the cocoon. That Cocoon, that's an odd movie. Those old people in there. Wilford Brimley, I think, is in that.
CMDR_Rizzle says, unless your name is Harry Kim, why would you want to be an ensign forever?
Right, yeah. What, like in Star Trek in this game, He's like finally captain, right? Everybody else is like admiral and all this kind of shit, and he's still a captain. Well, but Chief O'Brien's still Chief O'Brien, so I guess that's normal. Gamma quadrant remained or something. Basically. O'Brien the bridge.
CMDR_Rizzle says, only took 20 years.
Yeah. The longest acting of all the oh damn, I need to stay in that. Successfully join operation. I need to stay in there so I can kill more. Yeah, like what would that be? What are the ranks? Let's see. He was ensign. Then you like what is that from there? Lieutenant, lieutenant commander, commander, then captain. Is that the rank or something like that? So it's like 4 ranks total. But so it took him like 5 years in each.
CMDR_Rizzle says, sounds right.
Yeah, so like 5 years of each to equal captain. Damn, he had it rough. He didn't do anything to accomplish it.
CMDR_Rizzle says, and Kirk did it in 3.
Yeah, it sounds bad, doesn't it? Of course, Kirk is Kirk, right? He's like the main guy of all of that. It just sounds so bad. He became captain, unless he became captain in 15 years and is still captain, and his next rank is admiral. He must be going the long route, you know, or route, depending on where you're from. Where most people do all this stuff to work harder and accomplish more faster, but he's like this. I'm just gonna ride with it, you know, rank up slowly. It's like he's playing Star Trek Online or whatever, you know. It's like I'm not gonna do that today. We got these. He'll call up his duty officer and say, okay, well, we have these assignments that were given me today. Do y'all want to do them? Like,
CMDR_Rizzle says, well, yet, but I'm sure Picard, Janeway, Sisko, and Archer did it faster. But I meant for Voyager it's different.
True. He probably would have, like, ranked up faster had he not been on Voyager. Because I don't know, like, did Janeway have the ability to just rank up somebody?
CMDR_Rizzle says, not being close to home, it's like a Klingon ship. Promotions are only achieved by the death of your superior.
The same material the Herc are collecting. Use those to damage the flagship.
Damage! I guess Seven never really made, like, a rank, did she? Well, she became president in an alternate timeline. I guess that matters. Matters, McBladders.
CMDR_Rizzle says, can't have 45 commanders.
Everybody telling each other what to do. Fighting over it. Yeah, you have to have ranks. That way you have a planned path for everything. For everything. Everything. Good. Yeah, it probably would have been faster to just redo home. You get back here. I will kick your ass. Gary the Klingon hates these people here. Yeah, y'all collect all you want to. I don't give a shit. I just want to destroy you. Be better just to camp out over here at this thing. But then I'd be shooting at it. You're behind me, you bastards. You little bastard. You've killed my son. Klingon bastards. Bastards. Klingon bastards. You've killed my son. You little Klingon bastard. Hey, we little killer, you did. Fire behind you. Fire behind you. Fire behind you. Fire. You hit him in the ass. Good job. Good job. You promote that Klingon warrior. Yeah. gotta think, since here on Earth in Star Trek universe, we've got so many different languages on our own planet. Do Klingons and Vulcans and all that have different languages on theirs? Like, is there a Vulcan just English version? You know, to them would be English, to them would be Chinese, something like that, you know? Or do they all just kind of speak the same language?
Judas D. Cott says, possibly.
Possibly. You have a very, very vivid imagination. Possibly. I still want to know, like, why the Romulans look so different all the time. I mean,
Judas D. Cott says, maybe, at least, different accents.
that's right. I mean, you've got those, probably from the South, where it's like, where are you from? Well, I am from down here. I am a Vulcan, and we practice things a little different down there. What is a Vulcan? But you know how, like, of course, in the original series, Romulans were closely related. They're related to Vulcans because they're cousins or something. But they didn't have any kind of weird forehead shit going on because, you know, back then, prosthetics, not much on characters. You know, everybody was just very basic because of what they had, you know. Not enough stuff going on there. Dude, they are, like, actually following me. That's kind of wild. But then, like, TNG comes along, right? And you've got Romulans that have this almost, like, sunken in eyes, and like their sockets are more outward, you know, and they have like these head ridges, almost like a Klingon thing happening, but softly, but their hair's covering up most of it, and they're like, okay. And then like Picard comes along, Star Trek Picard, and a lot of them you just see barely any kind of forehead stuff going on. And the ones that live with Picard are kind of average Romulans that look like Vulcans. So, you know, I don't know, you know.
We only have a minute left.
No, not a minute. We better hurry the hell up then, huh? Honey, get me another one of them there Red Bull. It might help if I actually pressed them on like my things to make things happen, huh? We gotta hurry the hell up. She said we only got a minute left before that thing closes. Before that store closes in space. That's our future. We're gonna have like convenience stores and gas stations or whatever it is, the equivalent gas stations, just hovering in space, and you know, pull up next to them to recharge or some shit. Target shields have failed. The go button is not going. Why is it whenever I'm pressing right to turn, it goes left? I don't get it. I don't get it. I received 5 gamma marks. Wow. Woohoo. Whoop-de-doo. Bet I didn't do any kind of damage, though. That's sad, isn't it? It's sad. It's very sad. Sad. Alright, go in there one more time. One more time. Just one more time. I dare you. One more time. Can we do any more with the fleet right now? Everywhere you go, everywhere there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're out alone, light is waiting to carry your hand. Everywhere you look, do-do-do-do-do. Shibbity-bop-bye-yow. Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, and the TV? Upgrade development facilities. Mine development to tier 1. Yeah. Yes. Select. Nice. Water world. You're lost out there and you're all alone. A lion is waiting, carry you home. Everywhere you look. Ba-doo-ba-doo-doo. Provision a colony invasion defense simulation token. Develop morale. Where's the 1,000 ones at? Ah. Maybe we have to wait for it to like upgrade or something. Here we go. We've got this. We're going back after the Herc. They're gonna Herc themselves if they don't watch out.
We can make special torpedoes using the material from the asteroids.
Torpedoes?
The same material the Herc are collecting.
Really? No
Use
shit.
those to damage the flagship.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir, ma'am. Industrial fabricator, Captain. Man, I gotta get on the ball with these fleet credits. Or these fleet marks or something. Yeah, marks. That's right. That's what they are. Marks. Yes, 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 yes. I just haven't had the time to do that, you know, to the what is it called? It's the AFK Starfleet Defense thing or something where you can just go in there and queue it up and run off from the base and just wait for like however long it takes and then it's over and you get fully credited for everything. I was doing that for all 4 of my Klingons or KDF aligned, but I haven't been on there. You want to destroy our ship, you bastard. I am a bastard. Shibidi-bop-bye-yow. Oh, no, you don't, senor. I will come after you with a stick. I will punch you in the face. Throat punch you in the ass. And punch you so hard your ass will hurt.
Hey! There's gonna be a meeting between your ass and the palm of my hand if you don't get off the shed! Now get off the shed!
Oh, dude, I found that Stream Elements allows chat sounds to play. You just have to put them on there, and you can hook it up to work with your Xbox stream, where Stream Elements will automatically be there. So you could have some sounds on yours. But it's a lot of like work to getting it working. No, that's another thing, you know.
Judas D. Cott says, well, that's fun.
Well, that's fun. Well, okay, Gary. Okay. Gary, okay. Now, this isn't fun. This is called boring. Bring, boring, boring. Boring, boring, boring. Cool. Alright. Got that. Get the hell out of here. I don't care if it gives me an AFK penalty. I'm done with the Herc right now. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Alright, I'm gonna come up there and punch you. Suck it! Haruta!
Hadouken!
Die! Bow down to me! Oh, God. Okay. 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 Well, punching was a bad idea. One of you help team?
Team? Hello? I love it. Oh, I love it.
Judas D. Cott says, I can just do that sound effect myself, lol.
You are a soundboard. Alright, y'all stop shooting at me so I can get the hell out of here. Little bastards, get away from me.
Judas D. Cott says, IR sound.
IR sound. I should really try to figure that out. Because there's like a certain thing you have to do to make that work. IR sounds. I am Taha Weiner. Damn it, leave me alone. Oh yeah, I forgot my impulse engines suck ass right now.
We only have a minute left.
Not a minute, no! Not 1 minute. We don't need a minute. I went out before. Oh no.
Judas D. Cott says, well, I think it's time to jump into the arenas.
Arenas is, yeah, I'm about to go to Nimbus anyway, to be my last act as whatever I'm doing. Let's see, what gets me close to wherever I need to go? Probably just regular, let's see, Beta Quadrant, Azure Sector, I don't know where the fuck that is. Defura? Who is Defura? He is Defura! Nahil!
CMDR_Rizzle says.
He says, Vulcan hand. So it doesn't read that emote, but yet it reads everybody else's. That's why I scripted a thing to where I can actually turn on and off the emote thing.
Judas D. Cott says, happy I was able to chill for a bit. Have a good night and an even better day. Take care, 07.
You too, dude. Thanks for popping in. I would pop in over there, but after I get through with Nimbus, I'm heading to Lala, I think. Maybe? Yeah. 'Cause there's nothing else to do.
Judas D. Cott says, it's all good.
I mean, I would watch you play, but if I were off work, perhaps. I need to be off work more. I need to have lifetime. Livey time. Time to go, oh, that's what it's like. To have fun. To have fun. Well, you have fun over there. At the arenas. And remember, stay cheeky bricky, as Boris would say. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like I've pissed off a lot of people for some reason. And I don't know what I did. I mean, Hate 3K was coming around a whole lot, and he wanted me to help him with setting up the chat bot to do the text-to-speech reading. And I told him I would help him, but I haven't had the opportunity, you know, to help. And then I hadn't seen him since. So it's like, did I let him down? And now, like, he's just not going to come back anymore, or what? I mean, I had, like, a few other people that have chatted before, and they've gotten mad, not at me, but... And just, they're gone. They're not coming back. One of them even subscribed to me, and he and Arcanoloth got into a discussion about, was it Pokemon? I can't remember. It was Dungeons and Dragons? I don't know. So I don't know what the hell they were talking about, and then they got into a discussion or something, and dude never came back, and that's sad because he was pretty cool. Into Nimbus system. So I don't know if I've done something or whatever. Did find it really odd that Murdoch's had talked about this guy named Night School or whatever. He was going to help him with something in Star Trek Online, and then the Night School dude said that he was like feeling his back hurt or something, and Murdoch said that sucked, you know, and next
Inverted
thing you know...
Paradox says, you'll never get rid of me.
You'll never
Smiley
get rid of
face.
me. You'll never get rid of me. I am here for life. But whenever he said that they like kicked him out of the Discord or something. So Murdoch was like kind of upset about that, and he was just talking about it on here, you know. And then next thing I know, that night school dude has followed my channel. I'm thinking, how the hell would he even know? So I think he got on here and may have listened to Murdoch's talk about their discussion or something. Maybe like a response I have had in that. Like, I responded back. I was just saying, like, you know, maybe the dude just had a bad day and you just happen to be there, you know. Stuff happens. But it's just weird that you talk about, like, you know, he's just basically just talking about what had happened. And the dude that he had the issue with all of a sudden is now following my channel. Weird. And then Murdoch disappears. I don't know. And Arcanoloth used to be on every night. Now he's not. But, you know, I don't... You know, I don't expect everyone to always show up or to even come at all because it's so boring and it's a piece of shit. Since the way I play, it's kind of aggravates people to see that I suck so much. But it's just odd that
Inverted Paradox says, "I'll keep following you like Jack the Ripper."
Jack the Ripper going after a stripper.
Congratulations, General.
I am General. I leave now. I let my men destroy you all. Huh. But yeah, you know, I don't expect people to constantly be on here day after day after day after day. But it's just weird whenever they're gone for so long. Like, you know, if I've seen them within the week and they just vanish. And it makes me worry, like, you know, what happened to them. And like you, Riz, I mean, you've had things happen and you disappeared, and I just, you know, I thought, where the hell is he, you know? But you come back, and that's very, very cool. It's very nice, very nice. But like, just people just dropping, you know. About like them YouTube views. I'll tell you, each one of these videos that I upload as a backup on my YouTube channel, 0 views. And it doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all. I think it's hilarious. Because in my head, it's like I have a delusion of needing to do that because it's like an obsessive compulsive problem to where I have to back up everything that I record on YouTube. And no one watches it. It's like, this is the most pathetic thing in the world.
Inverted Paradox says, "None of your human mods are on." Sets a fire in the chat.
The chat is on fire. The chat. Mod schmod. You know, there's no reason to people like have mods mostly. I mean, if you're just here chilling with a few people, then there's nothing going on really. I mean, I have the power of mod because it's my own little channel. Yachtsbots is a mod. He's set to moderation status, but he doesn't do shit. I mean, I have Nightbot pretty much turned off. It just sits there in the chat until you like say something that it knows you're going to say or whatever. Streamlabs chatbot thing is, or the Streamlabs itself is sitting there waiting for a command. Stream Elements, that sort of thing, but nah. Let's see. I just hope that I haven't ticked off anybody because they think I'm not wanting to help or I'm not, you know, there for them kind of thing. It's just I don't have the time to just immediately come from like this and go do something. Even though sometimes I guess it may show them online, I don't know. I have been leaving my computer on at night to download Halo games on Steam, and I leave the Twitch page up, but other than that, I mean, okay, let's see. Can we do anything else with the holdings? Colony Worlds zeroed out. Holy shit. Provisions. I'm going to do that real quick. Let's see. Signs of importance, is it? No. Which one is it? Home? No, it's not home. Fudge.
Inverted Paradox says, I had a look at the mod screen by my own account cause I had no clue what it looked like. So many tools.
Yeah, there's a bunch of shit you can do. I never worry about it though.
CMDR_Rizzle says, listening while I do stuff. It's not so much as people think you suck, as it is they prefer space pews.
True. I'm not much on the space fighting, that's for sure. But I just I hope, like, you know, people that I've seen like on a daily basis and then they're just gone. It worries me that what if something's happened to them? Not the fact that they're not, like, you know, just, well, fuck him or whatever. It worries me that these people aren't, you know, are they okay? You know, that kind of thing. Versus, you know, me or something. I don't know. No, where the hell did I go? Damn it. I left. I found out long ago I'd rather be down Holiday Road. Oh. But then again, if people, like, you know, just go off, I don't send them messages or anything, which I probably should do. But I tend to think, you know, usually if I'm in a place or whatever in my head, I don't really want anyone to ask me, like, hey, are you okay? You know, that kind of makes things worse, you know, in my opinion. So that's why I stay away from asking, you know, things or questions or whatever. Oh, I thought I would hit it. Biff's board. Such a Klingon thing to have. And I don't know if that's, like, bad or anything. I mean, I suck as a person anyway in real life, so, you know. I mean, I'm the person to be, like, driving along in my vehicle and someone, like, wave when they're driving by, and I'm like, I'm not waving. Because my hands, I'm focusing on driving. I'm sorry, you know. So it's a flaw I have. I try to pay attention to where I'm going. Distracted driving. Damn it. Shit, fuck. Horse! I missed 2 of them. 2 of them. That's cool. Inventory full, you bastard. Where these guys come from? Let me do that. Get that out of the way. That gave me a hole. Okay. Time to fill that hole. Okay. And holdings, coffer, contribute. That gets them up to there. Alright. Batteries are necessary. And I could be doing that on an hourly basis, but I'm not about to. That's a lot. Bam. I'm starting to get drowsy. Oh, damn. Sore and everything. I'm falling apart. Captain Keyes. You know, I guess we're never going to see Sergeant Johnson in Halo yet. could have sworn he'd probably be around this early on, you know.
CMDR_Rizzle says, couple Tifos award provisions as well.
Really?
Draeneur Gauntlet for example.
Oh, yes. Whoop. I let that thing get to 0. I'm such a bastard.
CMDR_Rizzle says, you can spend fleet creds for some like Spire or Dilithium mine I think.
Yeah, you can like use your replicator or something to make stuff or something like that. If I remember correctly. If not, that's who I am. On a holiday road. Holiday road. Okay, the batteries one's always giving me a pain in the ass. Here we go. Damn it! Like a brown coat. Go ram it. I'm about halfway on the Master Chief Collection Halo 1 campaign at Legendary. I think I'm about 4 in on the Halo 2. Halo 2 seems a bit like more fun for some reason. Back when I played it the first time, it was the Vista version and it didn't play too well on my computer at the time. So it was real glitchy and I had to like graphics turn way down and the frame rate sucked ass, so it was harder for me to play. But it seems on here though, things just kind of fly by. I can go through the levels quicker. Halo 3 is going to be a pain in the ass. Been a damn long time since I played that. I started a campaign in Legendary and died like within 5 seconds. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. But I do plan on getting as many of those as I can to unlock shit. Even though no one's playing online in Master Chief Collection at all. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. That's all. Oh, there's one. Infrastructures. I'm going to keep selecting infrastructure for that. Let's see. Raise morale. Develop and /raise. Raise there. Develop here. Select. Ooh, contribute those already. Dude, that just wiped it out. Damn it. Didn't even max it out either. Shit, fire, and brimstone. Damn it. Shit, fire. They calling shit fire. Renewable energy is already at 10,000, so I guess it can't go any higher normally until upgrades available. Ooh. Renewable energy supply. What's that? That's a big dilithium squeeze hole right there is what that is. Do I need to slot that? Choose project. Begin immediately. Project seems category devised here. No projects available for that because that's in the process of upgrading. Nice. Okay. I think that will be it for me tonight. To morning. It is morning. It is a morning time. It is like almost 2 o'clock in the morning my time. Well, getting there. It's like what, 17 minutes till the next hour. Until 2 a.m. Central. Which would be like, what, 12-ish over there where you're at, Riz? Over yonder. Up underneath that right there. Right there. What's this? Duty officers.
CMDR_Rizzle says, 1,142 now.
Were you here during the figuring out of that?
Scorpwana says, 2 billion Argentine pesos.
Oh, 76, dude. I can like unload some of these people here. Common quality duty. Ah, shit, fuck.
Inverted Paradox says, it's 6:42 p.m. here.
Yeah, you're way over there, though. You're
CMDR
in the
underscore
future.
Rizzle says, no, but that's weird.
Yeah. Victoria Thalen accidentally found that out. We were talking about Gold Press Latinum or something one day. She's like, 2 bars of Gold Press Latinum. Yeah, you're Kiwi though. You're like over there in the future. Shit. I love it. It's one of my favorite things.
Everyone knows it's Butters. That's me.
Oh, that's me, mister. And then, for closing remarks, Random Red Shirt. You gotta love a red shirt death. They're so much fun. Embassy, nobody there. Dilithium mine. I don't have anybody for that. Colony, where? Yep. Okie dokie. I'm going to stand
CMDR
here.
underscore Rizzle says, peace be unto thee.
Peace be unto thee, mister.
His army with fists closed. Uzani, his army at Lashmere.
Chaka, when the walls fell.
Temba, his arms open.
Tamak. The river Tamak. In winter. Sukat! His eyes uncovered!
Okay. Y'all have a wonderful day, night, morning, wherever you are in the world.
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, awesome.
Awesome sauce. It's very awesome. Awesome sauce. Awesome. Very, very, very awesome. Alrighty then. Y'all take care. I'll see you all next time. And that probably tomorrow? Around the same time? Okay. I average about 3.5 to 4 hours of gameplay. I mean, that's pretty good for someone who sucks at this. Who's boring. Who doesn't do the action. But yeah, fun. It's just a place to sit and relax and watch an idiot play a game. So yeah, see y'all later. And really do have like a fantastic tomorrow, hopefully. Or 24 hours. Have a good 24 hours from now. Or before. Or something. Okay, bye.